Hello everyone, welcome to my, well, actually I don't know, my first renamed indie showcase, because I realised it's better to showcase games than to review them, because I'm not a review channel and I don't really review things all that well, and making the jump into it felt kind of, I don't know, kind of difficult, and the numbers weren't exactly on my side either. So, yeah. Today we're going to be looking at Disciples Liberation, which is touted as a mature dark fantasy strategy RPG. Excuse me. Everything I've seen about it specifically says turn-based strategy. Now, those of you who know me and my game choices, I like turn-based stuff. I can do turn-based strategy very well. And I like my fantasy RPGs. So, right from when I heard, I saw a trailer of this a while ago, a long while ago, and I was like, that looks interesting. I added it to my list of things I want to keep an eye on and games I want to look at getting when it comes out. Never found myself having the money for it, but was always still interested in it. And then I was just looking around and I thought, you know what? I was just viewing things on the key site, on the key site, and this game I was like, hang on a second, is that the actual one? Well, no, actually, no. The DLC for this came up. I was like, I wonder if they do keys for the original game, the base game, because asking a key for the DLC when I don't have the base game, not really going to work. So I looked, and yes, they had it. So okay, I'll apply. PS4 and PS5, because same thing that I did with Lacuna. And yesterday, last night, I got an email saying, yeah, here you go, request granted on both. I was like, okay. Do what I did last time, redeem the PS5 one, start the download, and reject the PS4 one. The PS5 key they gave me entitles me to download the PS5 and the PS4 version, so definitely good there. So yeah, this is what I learned from having a look about this game is there is a bunch of games called Disciples. This is in fact the fourth Disciples game. However, this one is not actually a direct sequel or really hugely tied to the other three, so it is completely playable as a standalone, which is definitely a very big plus. Because one of the big problems you have when you have an old, well, I don't actually know if it's even that old, but sometimes when you have a episode in the series that gets promoted a lot more than the previous ones, you then have the thing of am I going to need to see the previous ones to fully understand it? Like, for example, Nier Automata, you do kind of need to have experience of Drakengard and Nier to get the full experience. It's good as a standalone, but to get the full thing, you need the previous ones. From what I can tell, it is, this is wholly separate. You don't need to know anything about the previous games. I mean, I didn't even know there was previous games. I thought it was just a debut. Shows what I know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This seems to be right up my alley. It's from a small developer. I don't know if it's quite an indie developer, because I know Calypso Media, for example, have done a few games before. I don't quite know the status of the developer, but I'm not so. I think they're either indie or they're a small branch off. Either way, they're quite small. However, let's catch up some chat and dive right in, because this looks good. I mean, obviously, 51 trophies. Let's see if it's at the status of Lacuna. Oh no, there we go. Platinum is 2.2%. I still will laugh at the status of Lacuna's trophies. Platinum 0.0%. How's that happened? How has no one finished? How's no one done that? And the one that no one's done is no one's gotten all the endings for it. At least on PlayStation. Will I be the first person to platinum this? We shall see Sunday, probably. But yeah, let's catch up on the chat and then dive in. Hello, welcome DJ. Cheese. Funny you say that. I actually had 2 cheese rolls and 4 crumpets with melted cheese on top earlier. Very tasty. Very tasty. At least, the title's actually showing up properly and the category. Don't know what was happening last time. Oh, Mal. So apparently you get more competent in DRG when you're not there. Keep that in mind. Yeah, it's because, then I have to, take responsibility for my own actions. I can't just, blame you for everything. I tried to blame your absence a few times. Didn't work amazingly. Especially seeing as I completely screwed us up on the deep dive. A low O2 one. I was like, right, okay, yeah, send Molly back. That's our only source of O2. Balls. Because it was a more kind of extraction one, I thought it was going to be fairly simple to get back, but no. We all suffocated. I think Pokey went down a bit further away from us, and Tia and I were trying to not suffocate and fight off the bugs, and we ended up just dying. It's like, that was my bad. I'm still going to blame you, Mal, because, if you'd been there, you could say, no, we'll go and do it there. Even though, like, Tia did want to say that, but he did say it pretty much as I pressed the button. Like, Now gets a random quote of open wide, senpai. Oh, that's definitely starting off right. Oh, welcome, Sarah. She's showboats, Malk. Don't like the water, though. I've been on boats. Not keen. Not keen at all. Mature RPG, good thing nobody here is immature. I knew something like that would come up as soon as I said that. As soon as I read out mature dark fantasy RPG, I was like, I know my chat is so immature, I guess. Someone's going to make a joke about it. Speaking of immaturity, hello and welcome, Lydia. Don't look at me like that, Lydia. And she does it again. Mark, Lydia is looking at me. I can't help that. I just can't. I wish I'm going to stop myself, because if I say I wish I could do that, then that implies proximity to Lydia enough to just put my hands in front of her eyes. I'm on the opposite side of the country to Lydia. Not going to happen. What is this key side displays? Is it for affiliates? No, it's not for affiliates. It's a completely independent from Twitch thing. What they do say, though, is in order to be eligible for it, you need to have 250 followers on one of the 4 platforms that they request. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming, and Twitter can bolster it, I believe, because for some weird reason, I linked my YouTube, my Twitter, and my Twitch. Twitch was immediately, yep, eligible. Twitter was, yep, eligible, when I've only got like 40-something followers. And YouTube, where I've actually lost 2 subscribers down to 36, says not eligible. Like, okay. You can also link your Steam, so basically they can send you Steam keys if you request them. Lydia. I know Lydia putting the box emote was for her hiding her box, but all my brain wanted to say was Lydia is showing her box off, and that is a completely different thing. Also, you have many cookies. Balls. Balls. I was there, I would have shot you. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. Mori, hello and welcome. What are you doing? Oh, someone's got a Jace sub that's doing the lurk there, Mori. Mori, go back to your stream. What? Mori's not streaming. Wait, Mori is streaming. What the fuck? There was me, yo. I was worried, I hadn't seen Mori stream for a while. I was going to send her a message saying, are you okay? Is everything alright? Checking up. No, she's just, waiting for the exact same time that I stream to just go, meh. Meh, I'm going to be in direct competition with you now, Malk. Meh. Meh. Right before my holiday as well. I see. I was going to try and be nice. I was going to try and be thoughtful and be a nice non-binary article, but no. No. I see. There's this heat box. Now goes for a random question. Gets when I see a hole, I just want to shove something in it. We're really on a theme today. Okay, took a break. Good. Good. I'm glad you. That sounds wrong. I'm not glad that you took a break. I am glad that you are feeling better from taking a break to, come back to streaming. That's a good thing. Oh my good God, Sarah, you got the same quote. What the fuck? So there's Lydia showing her box off, and there's two people wanting to stuff a hole. I think we can already tell where this is going. Okay, must think like it's a sign, Malk. You can say you're glad I'm taking a break. I hope you take a break. I'm on holiday tomorrow until technically until Sunday, so I'm taking a little break. To be fair, my break is forced because I have an appointment on Thursday on the other side of the country. So yeah, I can't be here and still do that. So I'm going to be staying with my parents from Wednesday until Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck! Shit! I actually can't remember where that's from. Otherwise, I'll break your bones as a joke. Good luck. Because if you come over here to try and break my bones, all that's going to happen is I'm going to hug you and just not let go. Brain then thinks you could quite easily just hug me back and squeeze until my ribs break, and that would count. But hey, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. But no, I'm not glad, and I'm not glad for you taking a break as less Mori content. I'm glad you took a break for your own health. That is good. That is what the good thing is. Lydia goes yourself, Mac, enjoy your holiday as much as you can. I will. I'll be taking my Switch there as well. So yeah. Oh fuck! It just reminded me. If I want to play Super Metroid on it, I've got to start from the very fucking beginning. Because guess who basically powered their way through the entirety of the game up until, and then, made the mistake of getting into the situation that I can never get out of because I'm unskilled at the game. Yeah, didn't use. I was sat waiting for my coach after Callie went back to America, and it was like a 6-hour wait. So I played Super Metroid. And I didn't save because I didn't see the need to. And then there's a bit where there's a fake floor and you can just fall through it. If you fall through it, the only way to get back up is you get taught how to do a wall jump, and you basically need to do wall jump for your way back up there. I can't do the wall jump. Never been able to. Not on the original SNES, not on the emulator, not on the Switch, nothing. I've never been able to do it. So whenever I fall down there, or I've gotten used to that place so much that I used to be able to know exactly where the fake floor starts so I could jump over it. But, no. Perfect bone crushing distance. Crusher so become squeaky toy. I'm not Goku. Okay, Lurky, now we know what you mean, you dingus. I'm a dingus dragon, okay? Enjoy your lurk, Mori, and hope your stream goes well. If you're still going by the time I finish, I'll raid you. I'll raid the fuck out of you. Oscar usually rated 5 out of 5 stars, I'm just saying. I know I didn't threaten the folks that had to give me those ratings. I badgered them until they did. See, from what I know about you, Sarah, I would both be unimpressed and unintimidated by any threats because of your stature, but also slightly intimidated because I know your propensity for stabbing. Yeah. So yeah. In fairness, if I do play on my Switch anything other than Mario Kart, I'm probably going to use the onboard emulator and play Breath of Fire 2, because everyone heard about raves about Breath of Fire 2. I've never played 2. I've gotten to the end of Breath of Fire 3, and that was it. I bought Breath of Fire 4. I think I started it for 5 minutes and never played it again. I played a little bit of Breath of Fire 1 on Switch. But never touched 2. Apparently 2 is one of the best ones, so I don't know. I guess random quoting gets what's pooping from Tier. Like giving me hugs. I don't know how good I am at them, but I like them. I have been told that I'm really good at giving hugs. Like, I've been told incredibly, like, yeah, I've been told that I'm incredibly good at giving hugs because, you know, very big, long arms. I'm naturally quite warm, and I'm fairly tall, so a lot of people tend to feel safe when they get hugged from me. So, it's why I've always said, you know, whenever I hug Callie, she like fits like literally right there and just immediately up to me. It's like, yay. Stats for me are also rated 5 out of 5 stars. 5 stars, obviously, because of your feeling. Kinky. You're average size and skinny. You are the definition of a pale bean pole. With a little bit of ginger at the top. Kind of short and skinny. Well, lean. Oh, you didn't mean that. Okay. Right. Let's head over. Now, I've already preloaded this and changed some sound settings and then went back to the main menu. So you are greeted with this. Doesn't that look feckin' gorgeous? That looks awesome. I love how that looks. Lean green fighting machine. Apparently you're green, Sarah. You've gone rotten. I think you need to change some of your body parts out. Although, listening to it, the ambient music, the ambient sound in the background is barely audible, and it's barely showing on OBS. So let's see what the game's like, and adjust on the fly as we usually do. So you can tell it's definitely been made for a PC. You can tell by the cursor it's a PC game. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a PC game. So the disciples are the liberators, or are we liberating the disciples? That I don't know. Not easy being green. Yeah, it is. Game difficulty. You may change the game difficulty in the game for the screen. Story. For players who want to focus on the story and exploration, enemies have less HP and deal less damage. Both healing at the end of turn and healing at the end of battle is increased. Normal. For players who want a balanced experience, this is the default difficulty. Hard. For advanced players who are familiar with tactical RPGs, enemies deal more damage, healing at the end of turn is removed, and healing at the end of battle is reduced. Brutal. For expert players who want to challenge themselves in every battle, enemies have more HP and deal more damage. Both healing at the end of turn and the end of battle are removed. Fuck. See, while I do think that I'd be a fit for hard because I'm familiar with tactical RPGs, I'm going to go with normal simply because I'm not familiar with this tactical RPG. Disc IP Les Liberation.
It is a time between times. For epochs, Nevendar's disciples have been victims of the winds of divinity. The people suffer.
It's pretty.
They die and are reborn to fight.
I mean, Battlefield isn't pretty, but the graphics are.
But the era of gods is ending. Their twin chains of chaos and cruelty.
That's a really nice way of doing the map.
Fearing the dawn of this
Mummy?
final age, the people turn to their gods once more. They find no answers. Fear becomes paranoia. Paranoia becomes rage. And rage brings war with it.
I was just playing that earlier. That just looks like Drakengard.
Even now, its unlikely savior awakens to her fate. What she does next will shape the future of the world.
You return from your lookout to the sewers below the Church of Saint Darshield. Orion, your best friend, lay asleep. Were it not for his snoring, you think his motionless body dead.
Ori, you alright?
Voice acted as well. I like it. And, you know, with actual living, breathing portraits. Time between times, though, I call that moment when I wake up in the morning and can't remember where I am. It's going to need some more of that. For fuck's sake.
What? Oh, Abby. I thought you were a church guard.
Yes, I am.
I don't know what's worse, your snoring or this stench. How can you sleep down here?
I can sleep and drink anywhere. It's a gift. What time is it?
See, the weird thing is, looking at the main character, Avi, turn her head red. Sorry, her hair red. She looked very much like Shinya.
Past twilight. holy hands have gone, leaving 3 unaccounted for that I've seen.
Right. Well, how are we going to do this?
Oh, dialogue choices. You decide what Aviana says to other characters. Each choice has an icon that will give a clue about what Aviana might say next. Question mark is ask a question. Heart is attempt to be romantic with another character. Attack is stop the conversation and attack the other character. Offer to let the other character join your cause. Attempt to scorn, yell, intimidate, or threaten another character. Reason with, console, compliment, or be kind to another character. Choose unpredictable Avania-like line that does not fit into the above scenarios. Lie. The success of the lie is not guaranteed. Head is saying there's something very, very bad or very, very good. That's everyone. Let's scorn and yell. There are 2 types of people. Choices can have a major impact on the story and the ending of the game. There are no bad choices though. Feel free to roleplay Aviana as you wish. So I've seen from the synopsis of this game and the advertisement, 80-hour campaign. 80. This is going to take a while. I don't think I'm going to be playing and finishing this on stream unless, you know, this goes on to an RPG Thursday thing and I go through it, which might, if this is you know, absolutely astounding, I probably will do. Although my next RPG I think is already spoken for. No, it's not. No, it's a toss-up between 2 things at the moment. There are no bad choices, doubt. There are only bad choices.
Kill
True.
the priest, I mean.
I have some questions. No witnesses. Kill everyone. Be stealthy and kill only him. Okay. Lie mechanic on not a very good lie will do. It's interesting. Yeah. I have some questions.
I need to talk this out first.
Of course.
I like the fact, you know, it's actually fully voice acted.
What do we know about this priest?
Let's see.
Orion pulls out the contract and reads it aloud.
Sebastian, enemy of the Vale and Empire, has taken his royal guard and
You lean in and take a look.
Occupied.
Oh my god, he can barely read. That's awesome.
Right. Has taken his royal guard and occupied the sacred church of Saint Darchild. Well, he sure sounds evil enough.
Evil enough.
Let's go over what we know so far.
Smart. We're mercenaries. I'm your best friend, Orion.
Stop joking, Ori.
Wow. Jesus. Red, hello and welcome, and thank you for the 14 months of being subscribed on Prime, no less. Very much appreciated. It's just like a squad-based thing. Just got here, dialogue screen gives me squad-based vibes. It's squad-based. It seems to be squad-based turn-based RPG. It seems good. It's only just started. The Dark Souls run once where I slaughtered all the NPCs my boyfriend was watching and was probably questioning whether he wanted to stay with me. I did that.
Sorry,
More souls, more items.
What is there to say? All I know is the contract to kill the priest pays more than we'd make in a lifetime, and now we're in the sewers under his church waiting for the guards to go to sleep.
This is going to go horribly wrong. This is going to go horribly wrong. You never ever do a job that's going to set you up for life and it not go wrong. I've played enough RPGs to know that.
I'm always coming up with the plans. It wouldn't kill you to think of one once in a while.
TK's left, you should have just left. I consider it disgrace if he didn't.
My plan is to follow your lead. That's been my plan since we were kids. Hasn't failed me yet.
Nice way of the game saying you ain't getting out of this one, make a choice. He was very sad. You give him the look you've given him so many times before.
Fine, fine. I guess I could distract the guards while you go for the priest.
So, no.
There's only one way to do this right.
Agreed. What is it?
Can we kill this guy? Oh, I actually weirdly like this guy. Okay, so I've unlocked a dialogue choice, you know, going with his plan. I don't know. I'm going to go do those push-ups and have a think about it, and also I'm going to finish this coffee because it's getting dangerously close to being cold. A sec. And I have returned. So push-up's done. And thank you for the hydration, Sarah. So to me, it seems killing the original Slum Bro. I always found it more of a shame to kill Priscilla. Priscilla was the original. She's done nothing wrong. Now I killed that talking mushroom tree, which is awful because she never did anything but nice. She exists as part of the DLC. The DLC can go fuck itself entirely. Sorry, I didn't know what mushroom came out. Sorry. Now, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to try and, do my usual approach. I'm trying to go and be as good as possible. I was this, and I saw if I can never see what I saw. That's not her fault, though. Be stealthy and kill only him.
We be precise. We get in, take out this priest, and go get our pay.
But what about the guards? If any of them see our faces, the Empire will hunt us down, and our families.
Don't get seen, then.
Those guards have families, too.
You know Ryan long enough to know what he's really thinking.
You seem nervous.
We've done a lot of contracts, but killing's never easy. So, yes, I'm nervous.
So lied to me. It's land's peaceful, it's inhabitants kind. She had it going. You were an invader. They would defend their home against an invader.
Aren't you?
You cut down a huge number of guardians to get through, went and got an obscure item, went through a bizarre barrier into her world, invaded and slaughtered everyone. She's got a right to say that you're not supposed to be there. What's that ring? I mean, to be fair, it's a Souls-like. People see different bosses at different amounts of difficulty. Loads of people say that the Guardian Ape with his +1 in Sekiro is one of the hardest bosses, and I've never died to him. Also, Demon Princes and Dark Souls 3 DLC. First attempt. Gonna play Elden Ring for my finals then. Hopefully, I'll be getting it for my birthday. And hopefully I can turn this into a special thing.
You know I am. But if we turn down the contract now, there'll be another contract on our heads.
Either way, this priest gets it.
That's right. So we sneak in, stay unseen, take out the priest, and...
Happy birthday. Oh, it's not for another 11 days yet. Actually, technically 10. 11 for you, 10 for me. Fuck me up, but Gale was the first try for me. Yeah. Everyone has different experiences with Dark Souls bosses. That's the thing. There is no categorical one, absolute hardest boss in any Souls-like.
Simple as that.
Apart from the final true ending boss of Hellpoint, that was just badly designed. It's his birthday. Unit. Calling Orion morally grey might be an understatement, but so would be calling him loyal. Growing up youngest in his large loving family, it was hard for him to leave the lows, but to stay would mean abandoning Ivania, which he'd never do. I've realised I've actually said her name 3 different ways at this point. He made a pledge to get her out of trouble and into it, and it's a pledge he intends to honour until his dying breath. Okay, so he's not with me. Fans can equip weapons with and emotion shards. Regular units can wear emotion shards only. If your unit dies, the emotion shard equipped will be returned to your inventory, so don't hesitate to equip them. You can equip units and companions by selecting them by the squad menu. Go to the screen, you can use triangles to access your squad management. I've got no idea what any of this says. Probably because it's, still early days. Oh, the inventory. You're playing on. I'm going to be playing Elden Ring on PS5. So, any person I know who only owns a PC. Oh, only probably. This is Aviana's inventory. Here you can equip various spoils collected during your adventures. Items are always based on types such as helmets, weapons, or emotion shards. No, I've heard emotion shards said a few times. I've got no idea what that is. Each is also classified by its rarity: common, rare, epic, and legendary. Yet legendary items are unique and especially powerful, but also more difficult to find. Highlights each item here reveal stats. Be sure to keep checking the inventory often. Equipping the best gear is key to dominating the battlefield. I like the fact that she has a charged demonic left hand with a globe of fire. I like that. System. If I want to look at the controls... I'm sure about laptop playing Elden Ring. There's definitely no way this could play Elden Ring. This definitely couldn't. It's the dark sign. Okay, so in combat we have zoom out, wait, zoom in, end turn, quick cast menu, tactical health bars, initiative, graveyard, move cursor, inspect, abilities, move camera, and combat speed. Okay, that's actually not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Exploration layout. Zoom out, zoom in, go to Ilion, show outlines, track quests, open journal, quick save, track quests, move character to follow camera node. There's nothing. Oh, Square didn't do anything. Units menu, cancel movement, move confirm, move camera. Okay. Okay. Alright, so if I do that. Oh, I see. That's pretty awesome. That is. Okay, outlines will not show behind objects. I know in the soonest, but what is this stuff? Well, clearly we're not going to be sneaking past because that guy is there. Empire forces.
Impure. His eye sees all.
Well, I can't... Apparently sneaking is not an option in this. Ready. That's stretchy. Action points. Units have up to 3 different types of action points. Blue can be used by a unit to move the same number of tiles as their movement stats. Red can be used by a unit to perform an ability. Yellow can be used by a unit to perform either a move or an ability. Any remaining AP at the end of the unit's turn will heal that unit for a percentage of their total HP, but that will vary based on difficulty setting. In addition, blue grants 20 initiative until next turn. Red grants protected until next turn. Yeah, orange grants both 20 and protected until next turn. Oh, I see. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Manage your AP wisely each turn, but also pay attention to the AP of the opposing units in order to make the best tactical decisions. Okay, so it's it's like XCOM with its ability to do these things. Okay, so Orion has 2 AP. How much can he move? Okay, so that's 1 movement. He is also not that gifted when it comes to ranged. So let's just move him there.
Sneak past them?
The battle begins, but a master strategist knows when to attack and when to wait. Though you expend an action point, you could have decided to wait, delaying your unit's turn until the end of the round. In that case, you allow the enemy to exhaust themselves by drawing them towards you, thus giving you a perfect opportunity to strike. You can also end the unit's turn without expending an action points. Each unspent action point restores a percentage of a unit's health or will vary based on difficulty. Timing is everything. Wait. So he's getting protected. Okay, so she has a dedicated movement one and a dedicated free one. So if she moves up, and then she waits, so they've both got protected. Oh, okay, they can move the entire way. Ouch.
We will be victorious. Holding the line.
Ouch. Okay, so debilitating strike. Strikes with wild force, inflicting physical damage and inflicts weakened on the target. Okay, which is minus 15% to power and all resistance. Okay. Orion's Cloak. Casts a blinding cloak, granting stealth for 2 rounds, deals massive damage and inflicts bleeding on the target when attacking while stealth. Attacking this way reveals Orion's position and removes stealth. Yeet.
Snake's bite. Feel my blade bite.
Commanding Strike. Slashes the target with a circular strike, dealing physical damage. Okay. Clearing Strike. Spins and hits all enemies around Avanya, dealing physical damage, inflicts demoralize on target. I am going to move her there then, and make her do that. Boom. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Wear them down. We make our stand here.
Okay, they've got initiative bonuses. Ah, okay, that stops me being able to spam the thing of, yo, stealth, stab, stealth, stab. Stealth thing is on the cooldown. Let's finish him off.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
And
No surrender.
wait. Oh, initiative, of course. Right, I see.
Die.
Can't. Oh no, I don't have it. I have no spells. Okay. Oh shit. Spell research. Then you spells by finding scrolls. Each spell you find lets you research the associated spell here later. Spells can only be used by Avanya. They're divided in 4 tiers, with tier 4 being the most powerful. In order to use the most powerful spells, you need to invest skill points in the skill tree. Spells turn the side of battle. Don't underestimate them. I have no spells. Well, they're there. I just can't use them yet. This reminds me somewhat of the 40k game. I think it was Mechanicus. Yep. I'm gonna move her away, actually, because...
Moving.
Because, ouch. He hurts. So he's... Oh, he's waiting as well. Oh, no, he's already had his turn. So I'm going to do something with Orion. Then he's going to get a turn, and then I can do something with Avanya.
I'll sneak past them.
Sneak past him. You're going right up to him. You're stabbing him in the face.
Holding the line.
Quickly. Die.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me. Feel the snake's bite.
Nice. So plus 120 XP on both of them. Leather armor. Though basic melee lives have been saved by durable leather hides. Constitution plus 2, physical resistance plus 2%, and a fair amount of gold.
Well, the sewers clearly aren't as safe as we thought they'd be.
Nor are the guards asleep.
So much for sneaking in.
Alright. Selenial's Mist. Okay. So, spellbook. Primal. Selenial's Mist. Rains down water to the live stream, healing 25% on an ally's maximum HP. Grants regen to the target. That's pretty awesome. Mercenary Breastplate. We need protection from everything except being stabbed in the back. This chest plate will do. Put that on. That's Constitution +1, this is Constitution +2. And it changes what I look like. That's nice. That is neat. And it changes the character model as well. That's a very nice little touch. I always do appreciate when that's they do that kind of thing. Can I get into here, or do I... Nope. The fact their entire arm is black and looking like it's charred ash is kind of awesome. During that fight, some of your units lost HP, their health. To replenish their health, you'll need to either use healing spells during combat or interact with a health fountain. Health fountains can be found all across the world, both inside and outside. Interact. What's that? New game, the phrase "you shouldn't underestimate spells" are only really valid if the spells don't immediately sound extremely powerful. That miss sounds real big. Yeah, but it's only a healing one. It might not heal all that much. Okay, let's see. So what are you going to do with your cut of the money? Build a home, something safe, something quiet. Sounds fun. Please tell me when this is over. We're still going to the pub. Oh, very seriously, we always go to the pub. Okay, so the floating text isn't voice acted, but the actual interactions and dialogue are. Okay. Got no issue with that. Though I would say... What is second Woken doing here? I don't know. I will say, though, it probably could do better with, you know, having some floating text above, because that's easily missable in the bottom left corner. However, it also makes sense because, you know, it's only me, and any units or companions I have aren't on the field as well. Zombies. It literally is zombies. Okay. Okay, so can I investigate? I can. I can look at what these guys' action points are. So they have the same as the church guards. Let's see what that is. Okay, so let's try, you know, sitting here and letting them come to us. Well, one is, the other one isn't. Okay, this, well, no, the other one was as well. It just wasn't his turn, apparently. Okay, so they're both protected. Now, I could... You know what, actually? Orion's Cloak. I'm going to stealth him. And then wait. Wait. I'm going to wait. You're going to move up, and then you're going to take a smack at the zombie.
You're mine.
Ooh, that's not a lot of damage. Well, that was grim. Oh, flanking is a thing in this as well. How? How could he see? How could he see that Orion was there? I don't get how he saw that. Can at least do 2 attacks. XCOM, take note. You have 2 action points. You can attack twice. Okay, so the healing spell is only single target. And this also means doing this means I won't be able to attack. However, I could attack and hit them both, but I probably actually need the healing.
Face your death. Ho!
So healing and regen's happening. I'm going to move her away as well, so she's not being flanked.
Feel the snake bite. Feel Feel my blades fight.
See, this isn't what I thought it was going to be when I first saw it. When I first saw this, I thought it was going to be I don't know, a bit more like an XCOM, you know, it being in an open field. But honestly, with the way this is, this way actually makes sense. So this is more similar to, I don't know, say, Final Fantasy. So, you know, the whole Final Fantasy thing, going around, then you have an encounter, you get taken to the encounter screen where you're doing battle there, and then you return to normal. Okay, so you kill him, and you kill him. So currently, my main character isn't all that much of a damage dealer, which actually I've got no issue with. It's a refreshing change. Currently, the main character is more of a support. Currently, that possibly will change though. Excuse me. Okay. Cloak.
You mess with me. Feel the snake's bite.
Die.
Hey. One thing I will say is that the combat callouts do at the moment seem a little bit repetitive. Got a new piece of equipment. You can equip it by going to the inventory menu. Avanya can equip weapons, armor, and emotion shards. Once you close the screen, you can access the inventory with this. Okay, so what did I get? Oh, I got a new weapon. Sword of the Lost Guard. Seems the bearer of this sword got lost and none cared to find him. Oh, Jesus, that's depressing. That's just got power 7. So this doesn't give me any more power, but it gives me more health. Can only be equipped by Avanya's Mercenary, Hexblade, and Warlord classes. Oh, we've got class play in here. Some problems can be negotiated, others have to be stabbed. This is for the latter. I like that. I like that a lot. So I saw there were guards patrolling earlier. Oh, there we are. Zoom out a little bit and I can see the patrolling guard. Oh shit, he's seen me. Can I get away? Can I get away from him? Can I break? I broke his line of sight. He's giving up. Okay. Can I now do a sneak attack? What have we got? Arcanist and a soldier. Okay. Oh, I see. So he's got a movement of 4. He's got a movement of 3. Initiative 100. Here's challenge 10. So what am mine? Movement 4. Movement 5. Initiative 151. Initiative 112. Okay. Okay.
Glory and honor.
Now, knowing what these things are like, I need to close the gap with the Arcanist real fast, because he's got something that looks like Rain of Fire. I don't really want to be messing with that.
Now you see me. Feel the snake's bite.
Alright, move you over here. Lure something away. Stay there so you're protected. And an initiative bonus. Okay. Yep, you come over here. Give me a shield bash. Yep. Thought you would. What are you going to do? Okay, you're moving over. You're moving closer. Dark missiles. That's what that was. I wasn't too far off with it being a rain of fire. It's just not an AoE.
I'll sneak past them.
Stealthy, stealthy. Stab. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, what does this do? I don't know what the morale does. -1 to morale. I don't know what morale affects. It's power 154. That's 132. So even doing this on just a single target is still better. It's just, you know, has a cooldown. And I can't do anything because she has a movement action point, not a fighty one. What are you going to do? Oh, Jesus, bleeding. He's still determined to kill Aviana. Stab. Oh, come on. Although, in fairness, the bleeding will take care of him next. So I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to do this. We're now flanking him. I'm going to cast Selenial's Mist on myself. Nice healing thing and, you know, some regen. And now, wait. Sword swing, yeah. Yep, thought so. And now, I can do the same to the soldier.
You mess with that, you mess with me.
Did I just... Holy shit, I one-shot him! Ah! Okay, that was amazing. Oh, the Sword Museum is a Gladius. Okay. Some gold. Fluffy, hello and welcome. Howdy, Apple Muncher. I'm afraid I don't have any apples on me. The only thing I've got is, I think I've got some bananas. But that doesn't really... I don't eat the banana peel, so you don't need to worry about that. Me eating a banana would just be me, I don't know, shoving something vaguely phallic-shaped into my mouth. I really want to Twitch banning me for that. So is it stages of zooming, or is it... Oh, it is tiered. It is, you know, however long I hold it. Okay. So this is the way I have to go. So that encounter was optional. So far, the other things have been optional. So much for my plan to, you know, sneak past everyone. Oh, headband. Okay. Right. +1 intelligence to my mercenary helmet. +1 intelligence, +1% critical chance. Doesn't change because I think they know their audience. I'm playing as a female character. Hide helmet, please. If people eat bananas sideways, I think you're fine. But what if I was here to just get the banana and just go, So that lever opens up. Oh, it opened both up. Not judge you. I think people wouldn't be surprised if that's what I did with the banana. Okay, so... Gonna need that health fountain first, I think, because I think we're going for our intro boss. And yeah, that's the priest. Is there anything around here that I can do? No. No. Let's just go for him. Sebastian. And immediately I think of Black Butler and Sebastian. Sebastian, the old priest serving the Church of St. Darchild, looks up from his work to you. He's sorting through children's clothing, all of it clean and well made, and marked to be sent to orphanages across the city. He's hardly the monster your contract made him out to be, until he snarls at you, that is.
The rat who's been crawling our sewers reveals herself.
I'm just a simple sewer cleaner.
I'm a cleaner, bringing the High Father's holy purity to the sewers.
Alright, nervously tugs at your arm.
Abby, this wasn't part of the plan.
Shut up, dude! Don't say not part of the plan when I'm trying to lie my way past this dick.
Plans change.
She's just as bad. The priest gestures to the shadows. His guards emerge. You are surrounded.
Consider me unconvinced.
I tried.
You, clad in the armor of the impure, and you, dressed in the scraps of an imperial assassin.
Avi, he's not buying it.
Take this as a lesson, young mercenary. If you intend to lie in the world of Nevendar, at least lie well.
I lie very well, thank you very much. I sleep very nicely. The plan to sneak in should have worked, you think? Were they warned of your arrival? Probably. Surrounded, trapped. If ever there's a time to draw one sword, it's now. I have to survive 3 rounds. Good, because there's no way I'm fucking killing all those bastards. Paladin. The fuck are those stats? Holy sheep shit. And there's 2 of the fuckers, as well as 2 normal soldiers. And then there's him who I don't get to see what he can do. The Empire has changed much since the dawn of the epoch. Its soldiers have not. They remain skilled, fearless, and devoted to salvation. Unit dashes, marches, stomps, while those walks to their target location. Morale neutral. Who's hinders the combat says units. Oh. Oh, I see. Initiative, power, quick chance, H points, resistances. That was around down, capped at 75. Okay. Costs. Bringing in battle, pressing unity, your active score on the backline reduces cost by 100%. Tier 1. Okay. So what's tier? Oh, they're tier 2. Yeah, well, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, he's in the back line. That's why I don't get to inspect him. Right. I need to survive 3 rounds against these fuckers.
Now you see me.
Battle strategy. The backline system. Every unit in your active squad could be placed in the backline or front line. Frontline units use their frontline abilities and can be controlled during their turn. However, they can be targeted and defeated. Backline units use their backline ability. They act automatically each turn and cannot be targeted or defeated directly. If all your frontline units are defeated, the fight is lost. Carefully choosing backline and frontline units for your squad is an essential part of any battle strategy. What the fuck is that? Orb regeneration restores 25% of max HP and grants regen to the first unit moving in this tile. Oh. Regen is negated by burning. I like this system. I really do like this system. It's going to be scary. And he's up there. You know what? Seems this is going to be a war of attrition when he's surviving 3 rounds. I'm going to wait and let them come to me, so I at least get my protections up. Oh, fuck.
You die today.
Oh, fuck.
Breaking the line. We will be victorious.
That reminds me, Crunchyroll's movie anime. They like people that make Black Button and some other anime may have people in it because of money. People pay subscriptions subs, they will still get ads. That defeats the whole purpose of having a subscription service. You know what? Fuck you, come get us! I've got to survive 3 rounds. Running away and making them work for it is surviving.
Pressing the enemy. We make our stand here.
It means they don't get the initiative bonus at least.
Wear them down.
That is a lot of damage taken. Are you just... You two are just going to buff each other, aren't you? Fuck. It's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna play sneaky sneaky. You go over there and go stealth. You go over here, so you'll be drawing them over to attacking distance, and cast regen on yourself because you've already taken a bit of a oof.
Breaking the line. On the offensive. Pressing the enemy. Wear them down.
That's not doing too well.
Call on his holy fury.
They are just sat there buffing each other.
I will carve his sword on you. Walk in his light.
They did waste their attacks. Using a buff that they've already done.
Something's wrong.
Yes, everything.
Yeah, we're losing.
Yeah, no shit. Your vision blurs. A pain shoots through your right arm to your fingertips, so severe it feels like your skin might burst apart. And then it does. I'm sorry, it does what?
Help me!
It feels like my skin's going to burst open, and then it does. I'm sorry, what the fuck? From your flesh, darkness emerges like a swirling black pearl. In it you see pure night, and the night sees you. I hate it when my skin bursts apart. Same. A corona of molten light crackles forth from the pitch.
Impossible! Stand back, fools! All of you, back!
It's a portal! Go! Now!
Okay, so I just activated my get out of jail free card apparently. You and Orion leap through the sweltering heat into the void and immediately swallows whole. So people said, Money says otherwise. I'm not surprised on Crunchyroll because they have some iffy records on them. Crunchyroll started as a pirate site. Just saying. Behind you, the portal closes, leaving no trace other than the black scars on the stone floor and fear in the hearts of all. The
From the cosmic tear, you are hurtled bewilderingly forward. Never before had mortal feet touched this soil, nor mortal eyes seen this ancient site. Sprawling, ancient, longing to be rediscovered. Until now, this is your true home. This is your fate.
Orion follows you as you approach the Forgotten City. At its gates, a word is carved in foreign glyphs. Your true home is nice. Just a moment of research. Yeah, just a bit. It reads Ilion, which you know to mean City of Sacred Angels, though you've never been able to read such markings before.
Abandoned and ancient. Could be dwarven.
It's a bit too big for dwarves. It's even older. Well, it's ours now. Or Mother told me about places like this. As opposed to all those non-sacred angels. Those are called fallen angels, and they're hot.
Older. Look at the stone. It wasn't cut. It's like it was formed from the bedrock. And these glyphs match the glyphs on my armor.
You're worried about your belt, Abby? You just ripped a hole in space. We're lost in some forgotten city. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen you do that since we were kids. It scared me.
Oh, so it's not the first time I've done that. Okay.
I know. I couldn't control it then, but this time was different. Ori, I can't shake the feeling. It was fate.
The word lingers as you carry forward. Fate.
Let's look around, but be on your guard. Just because this place looks abandoned doesn't mean it is.
She's smart, at least. Your mind races as you explore the landscape. Amongst the rubble, you see ghosts of marketplaces, forges, homes, and families. How incredible it must have been, once. Talk to the Orion inside the Ilion's castle. Your home, Ilion. Welcome to legendary city of Ilion, your home. You'll be able to make it your own and upgrade during your journey across Nevendar. Right now, you have access to the castle and the building of each of the 4 factions. In the faction buildings, you can recruit units for your army. Once this is done, go to the castle and speak to Orion to start your journey. Okay. So we have a sort of empire building thing, or at least a city builder. Okay. During your journey, you will acquire blueprints. Each acquired blueprint allows you to construct a specific building in Ilion. Each building's construction will require specific resources and gold. Upgrading Ilion is essential, as every building will grant powerful benefits. The key benefit is that new buildings will allow you to recruit new units for your army. Okay. Graveyard. Recruits and trains units. Okay. I can get the undead, apparently. Temple. Recruit and train. Stone Ring. Recruit and train. Stone Ring. I'm awful. Empty spot. Heart of the Abyss. Fucking hell. Your unit is training? Apparently I'm not an absolute unit. I need to be training first. Castle. Speak to companions, train companions and special units, research spells, gather resources, reassign skills. Let's go to the Heart of the Abyss. I'm in the mood for some demons. Requires Castle Tier 2. Requires you staying friendly with Legion of the Damned. I think that's for the upgrade. Recruit. Possessed. Ship 10, AP2, Morphin. Inspect. Booba. Every postulant begins the soul journey to Brethresen as a possessed. Killing and causing destruction is their penance for any remaining compassion. Only by causing suffering for others will they atone. Okay. My Heart of the Abyss could use some training. A long training regime, I believe. Weapon swing. Wild swing. 3 targets dealing physical damage inflicts demoralize if their target is below hit 30. Demonic strength on backline grants physical might to allies until the end of battle. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's have to use these guys. Yeah, they seem awesome. Race human demon. I wonder. Okay. Then it goes to Berserker at tier 2. Look at that dude! Jesus! Infernal Knight. Shit. Erinius. Holy crap! Oh, okay. And then Overlord. Jesus, fuck that guy. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. Let's have a look at what the undead get. Zombie. We've seen zombies. We've fought them. I'm surprised he's actually dressed in such a nice suit. That's a zombie that looks like it's actually from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Claw attack. Strikes with jagged claws, dealing physical damage. Belching rock kills enemies acidic bile, dealing unholy damage. Inflicts poison that's below half health. Okay. Rotting Stench. Strikes the target with the lowest percentage of HP, dealing unholy... Oh, Jesus, that's a good backline one. Skeleton Warrior. Not your traditional kind of skeleton. I kind of like that. Death Knight. Yeah, these are definitely more what you would consider to be more horror-themed undead. Like, I know that seems weird. Like, you know, undead are horrific anyway, but they seem like what you would see in a horror film or something like that. Bone Golem, what the fuck? Oh, I like that. And a Dracolich. Oh my god, I can get a fucking dragon! This game's 10 out of 10 for me already. I can get a fucking dragon! I would have normally gone for the undead, for the, the demons, but there's a dragon. Look at the temple. Soldier. We've been fighting those. Paladin. Overall is welcome. I love the undead in this game. Yeah, same. Priestess. Okay. Booba. Holy Avenger. Looks like a Sister of Battle, actually, from Warhammer. Also looks like the Paladin. Paladin transitioned. I approve. Oh, you fuckers, why do you give me more than one race with a dragon? Faction, not race. So goes the lullaby. What sly whisper calls? What tongue slithers in your ear? Neither faith, nor hope, nor wall protects from white dragons near. Why do I have 2 factions with dragons? Why can't you give me such a simple choice? One faction has dragons, that's it, that's my faction. No, 2 of them do. Stone Ring. Shadowcaster. These have less units. Oh, I like her. No particular reason. Not the Skin Titan, the Boober, and the Elfish. No, that can't be it. No. I honestly thought when I saw the Stone Ring, I thought this was going to be dwarves, but no. Arctic Dryad. Booba. The Elven Alliance. Winter Witch. Jesus. Ice Giant. As much as I love the Booba from these lot, I think I actually like the Undead most, because there's two things I like about the Undead. These fuckers, and that fucker. Perhaps the only image more terrifying than the Lich itself is the dragon that willfully second wakes. Its majestic body decays with time, but its maleficence only ever grows. Only these dragons' faction morality and such things hardly matter. Oh yeah, she does look like she's from Warhammer. Also, Dark Elves and Undead all the way. They're not Dark Elves, that's the thing though. Or the first one. So for the Stone Ring, she looks a little bit like a Dark Elf. A little bit. Shadow Bolt, Shadow Embrace, Shadow Armor. Yeah. But Arctic Dryad, that's more nature. That's more of an, your typical elf. So it looks like all elves are encompassed into one. That looks like a wood elf. And then you just got that. So it looks like you've got Dark Elves, High Elves, and Wood Elves all in one faction. Which, makes sense for being the Elven Alliance. This is really difficult. This is actually really quite difficult to choose. Unless I, can just get one from each. Train units. Oh, recruit. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to at least get a... Yeah, hire a unit. Ability in Ilion has produced units. You can find this unit in the squad management screen. To have it join you in battle, you must add the unit to your active squad. Conversely, you can keep the unit in reserve to use as a garrison. To level up the unit, you can train it in the building that produces it. You can train up to Avania's current level. Training costs gold, though, so build and train your units wisely. Okay. New level. Train units. True, so it's lighter under for dragons, undead. Although to be fair, these guys look quite tanky. So 525 for the base soldier, as opposed to, to be fair, 650 for a zombie. Oh, these things are a lot tankier than the goody two shoes. Let's have a look at the demons again. Demons seem to be about the same as the others. Oh, I kind of want to... I mean, to be fair, I could afford to get one unit from each. You know what, I'll get a couple of possessed. And there we are. I've got 3 zombies. Units. So yes, I've got 3 zombies and a possessed, and 2 possessed. Oh my! I've only got 10 leadership, and they all cost 10 leadership, so I can only take one of these with me into battle anyway. Unless I put them on the back line. So what's this back line? Strikes the target with the lowest percentage HP. That's really kind of good. What's your backline ability? Grants physical might to allies until the end of battle. Oh, that is good. You go into backline. Give me backline possessed, because that's kind of very nice. Okay, both dragons at the same time. Depends. I assume that, if you play the game right, if you play, it's an 80-hour campaign. I'm fairly certain if you wanted to, you could get all of them to maximum tier, which means, yes, you could. Put one of those in the back line. Okay, that's my leadership completely full. I think I'll put him in there. Wait, oh, I not. Oh, I see. I can't put more than one of the same units in there. Okay, right. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. It's the castle. The castle is the place to perform a variety of actions. Talk with your companions, research new spells for Aviana, reassign your skills, gather resources and capture buildings in the world, come back regularly, train your companions to increase their level. To discuss the next step in your adventure, speak with Orion. Okay. So he's currently level... Oh no, they're at the max level because my level is 1. That's why. Research spells. Oh, Waning Bolt. Offensive spell. Unleashes projectiles of pure cosmic energy, dealing both divine and unholy damage. Inflicts weakened. Oh, fuck. Word of divine power. Inspires a target, strengthening their divine damage, grants divine might and motivated. That's pretty damn good. Unholy spells. Summon lesser evil. Oh, so it's lesser devil. Conjures lesser devil at the target location. After 5 rounds, lesser devil is destroyed. Does not go to the graveyard. Requirements. 1 unit on the battlefield must be afflicted with confused or burning. Ah. Okay. That's a nice buff to damage, but I've already got my possess that's doing that on the back line. That seems like I'd actually want to use that. So research that. Oh. I have enough gold. I'm going to research both of them. Fuck it. Why not just research that as well? I have next to no gold left. Well, sort of. But yeah. Gather resources? Oh, I've got nothing going per hour. Okay, so I've got nothing under... Gold, iron, wood, arcane flux, divine essence, primal essence, unholy essence. It seems very factioned. So the spells... So it seems to be the spells and the units and the resources are all tied to these 4 different factions. Not a bad way. It's, nice and organised. Actually, kind of like this. It's like, it gives you the feeling of having, a full-on base like this, but doesn't feel like it's overwhelming you. So, yeah. I like that. Meet companions. We can just, let's talk. Orion. Complete the prologue. That was the prologue. Weeks pass. You train tirelessly in the courtyards and under the pavilions, slowly honing your power. By night, you spend your restless hours exploring the castle grounds. Excuse me. One night, tonight, Orion follows you to the giant structure spiraling up from the rubble of this forgotten land. Inside, you discover a great hall enshrining a stone table, upon it a familiar sight. Oh, it's not voice. Look, a map of Nevendar. But if it's accurate, this city is at the centre of the world. How has no one found this place? Look down at the sprawling map of Nevendar, dreaming of what this old castle might have been, or what it could be. Hey, Avi, back when we first got here, you said something that's been playing in my head every night. At the city gates you said, it was fate. What's our fate? I sound crazy, I know. Oh. New home, army, liberate... Oh, I think we're going to go goody two-shoes, liberate the world. As that power was pulsing through me, I closed my eyes and I could see this place. We turned it into a refuge for all the people of Nevendar. You've wanted to protect everyone since we were kids. We've been scraping by, going from one low-paying contract to the next. Now we're trapped here. We're almost out of food and water. Right, but you've been honing your power. Any day now you'll be able to control it, and we'll get out of here. Or we stay. This could be the home we've always wanted. It needs a little work, but imagine it. Orion looks around you, inspecting the hall. Yes, he seems to say to himself as he places his hands on his hips. This will do nicely. Fine. Fine? Yes, fine. But the Empire is going to be looking for us, and they always find what they're looking for, even here. Then we hire protection, which means we're going to need allies. And money. And ale. Lots of ale. Hey, I was already sold. Where do we start? You point his attention to the map. With cunning, any of the denizens of Nevendar would make a strong ally. But where do you start? Okay. The Empire wants us dead, understandable, so we could go to their enemies, the Legion of the Damned. I've never seen a demon in person before. Probably how they want it. They only accept outsiders in Hoyrik. If we want allies, that's where we should start. Can't believe we're doing this. The Empire would never expect us to make allies with the undead. What do you think? Avi, Queen of the Skulls. It suits you. I've been called worse. All undead worship their goddess Mortis above any other, but if there was a way to get them on our side, they'd make an intimidating ally. This map is correct. Greyleaf's are remote enough that we could go there unseen. They say Mortis' necromancers once called this the wood their home. We're enemies of the Empire by now, which means enemies to the Empire are suddenly our friends. Ah, so the goody two-shoes looker ones from the temple are people from the Empire that, you know, aren't allied with the Empire. Okay. You thinking what I'm thinking? The Castle Hale. Lair of the Mercenary King. The gates are open to all. If anyone wants to join our band, that's where they be. We're displaced, on the run. The clans could sympathise, but where do we find them? Where is the elves are spotted in the Whitelands? Old Dwarven territory? Those mountains are treacherous. No more than so than the elves, but something tells me you think it's worth the risk. Made my decision. I'll keep training my power. When it's ready, we'll head for Nevendar's factions. Aviana and Orion start as a neutral faction, but as you progress through your adventure, certain choices improve or worsen your standing with Nevendar's factions. The better your standing, the more benefits you reap. Your standing affects the units you can recruit, the equipment you can use, and the rewards you earn. It also impacts how certain denizens of Nevendar react to you and how your adventure will end. Choose your alliances wisely. Once you close the screen, you can use left on the D-pad to access your journal. Okay. I'm level 2. Okay, so we got a map of, you know, where we can go to. And now you've added this game on your Steam list. I can already give this a very shining recommendation. It is a very good game already. It's not quite what I'm used to, but that's not a bad thing. The Plains of Widows wants to see to the Empire. The Castle Hale is now an outpost, home to rebels, thieves, and warriors for hire, right? Hoyrik, amongst the citadels of Hoyrik, the denizens celebrate the festival of the Molten Moons. Through Bacchanalia, they seek to usher in 3 days of night and crown a new champion of the pits. The Whitelands, former lair of the dwarves. The Whitelands span from the mountain Gilhalrat to the fields of Nort. With the dwarven people long dead, the Whitelands now home to the elves. Greyleaf. The Forest of the Lost were once the home of Nevendar's necromancers, though the roads through the wood are now essential highways leading to Verantor. Few will survive the journey. I see also Plains of Widows. Difficulty easy. So going with the Empire is the easy one. Like it seems like, you know, it's the tutorial. Well, not so much the tutorial, but, you know, typical. You know, you want the game to be a bit easier. Go for these guys. Hoyrik and Greyleaf are both normal. And then you have the Whitelands, which is hard. So I'm guessing that going elf way is welcome to the game on hard mode. God, can you imagine? Oh, fucking hell. Brutal difficulty elven campaign. Oh, fucking hell. If that is the case, Jesus. That's actually something I want to check. Something I want to check that I usually do with these games. When games like this give me a difficulty setting, I want to check if there's trophies linked to difficulty. Hidden. Loads of hiddens. Those are all the story ones. So all that's all your storyline ones. All those hidden ones, all storylines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 hidden trophies. So that's quite possibly all the game progress plus many, maybe endings. There are 51 trophies for this. Win 100 battles, invest 100,000 gods in Ilion, load from a previous quick save, cast 100 spells, acquire your first legendary item, complete the warrior skill tree, complete the magic skill tree, complete the Nephilim skill tree, reach level 880. More hidden trophies. Those might be... Oh, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's another 12. So that's possibly more storylines, or possibly even endings. Ooh la la, complete a romance with any companion. The name of that trophy. Ooh la la. I fucking love this already. I really do. So my thinking is, if you look at some of this selection of hidden ones, is you've got a chunk there which are all fairly common to get, and then you have these ones which are all around about the same rarity as well. So I'm thinking those are more ending related ones. Another hidden one: spend the night with another character. All's fair in love and war. Wow wow. Shining beacon in a dark world. Max Middle's level of Elion's castle. This might be overkill. Acquire your first tier 4 spell. 1/1 army equip Avian with only legendary items. Jesus fuck. That was a lot. Perform your first ultimate skill. More hidden stuff. Tinker Tailor Soldier. Upgrade your first item. Friendly to inanimate objects. Upgrade legendary item +5. Didn't see you coming. Win a battle without taking damage. Fucking hell. Death by 1,000 cuts. Complete Charlie questline. Rack your reputation with the family. Become friendly with every faction. Unless it's a hidden one, there does not appear to be any difficulty-related ones, which is good. I appreciate a game that has difficulty settings, but doesn't tie 100% doesn't tie 100% completion to them. So it's a completely optional thing. I like that. So let's go to Greyleaf. Bethresin is the god of demons.
So, this is Greyleaf? It has a certain charm, I guess.
You look to the bubbling swamps and inhale the rancid stink of death oppressively blanketing the forest. Charm, indeed.
It's also quiet. Anyone stupid enough to walk these roads usually winds up dead or undead in minutes.
Sometimes both. Challenge accepted! I love this. I really love this. I love the brand of humor in this. Now you sell me. Let's be careful. Challenge accepted.
Good. When we get out of here, it'll be a tale we can tell at the pub.
I think you mean if.
No, I mean when.
Ultimately, the Vale want us dead. The second Woken want the Vale dead. We're a perfect match.
Can't fault your logic.
We just need to find their leader, whoever it is, and get them to listen.
And not eat us.
And that.
Pause in. To return to Ilion, Anavania must cast a portal. Press the portal button in the lower left corner to do so. More evidence this is a PC game. Note the portals can only be cast outside. They do not work in dungeons or in combat. Once you go to the screen, you can use L1 to return to Ilion. Okay. Or I can do this. Look at the map. Okay. It's a nice map system, actually. I really like that. So that's showing me where I need to go. Find the ruler of Greyleaf. Oh, I'm on a horse. Check me out, I'm on a horse. Lady Darkcoil of Atellan. You follow the faint sounds of singing as a moth follows the light of the moons. It leads you to a strange traveller hidden amongst the trees.
You there!
The stranger hushes her song and turns with a start.
Oh, you're living. How rare. What are you doing in Greyleaf?
Her lips aren't moving.
Oh, you know, I may or may not be a wanted criminal looking to Mortis and her underlings for an alliance against my persecutors.
Oh, fucking hell, I love the main character in this.
It's even weirder than it sounds.
Since the Vale's rise to power in the Empire, that story isn't as rare as you'd think. No matter. I'm Lady Darkcoil, leader of the Darkcoil Brigade in Varentor. The pleasure's mine. As you're clearly new to these forests, I could help you get your bearings.
Yes.
Most of what I know of the Forests of the Lost are legends. What can you tell me about this place?
Thousands of years ago, Mortis rose from the dead body of Soloniel, goddess of the life stream. The newly born goddess of death became queen of the necromancers of Greyleaf and built her army of undead hordes here. But then, everyone knows that.
So, where is everyone? I just assumed I'd be some slobbering monster's feast by now.
As did I. The goddess and her hordes are here, but something's changed in them. Better to thank a blessing than question it, I'd say.
Not wrong.
If I'm going to get the undead on my side, I'll need to find their leader. They have a council, right?
Bold, aren't you? I don't know if the Council of Six are in Greyleaf, but there's strange activity to the north, which is why I stick to the southern roads.
Be honest, you're one of my favorite characters now.
You mentioned you're part of a brigade in Varentor. That's a long way from here.
After being threatened with being marked pure as punishment for losing our last battle, I fled. Wars are hardly the honorable pastimes they used to be.
I just assumed from the singing that you were, you know, a singer.
The Song of Darkoil's Rising is my family's song. It reminds me of home. Does your family have a song?
Please. Please say something like not one that can be sung in polite company.
My mother used to sing to me, but that was a long time ago.
Ah.
I can hardly remember it. Fine to meet you, lady.
Walk in the High Father's holy light, traveler. Pray often and sleep little.
Good advice in these parts.
Yeah. That skull. Didn't know giants travel this far south. I wonder how it died. That's a big skull. Right. Just going to take a very... Oh, it's got stuff in my skill tree to look at. I will have a look in a sec. I'm just going to take a beer right back as I go for a bathroom break. I've returned. Just, 1 second. Things on Discord I need to check. Also got Facebook Messenger from someone I rarely talk to. Excuse me. Okay, we're good. That's cleared all the notifications as well. Alright, okay, let's have a look at the skill tree. You've earned a skill point. Each time you gain a level, you gain a skill point, and you can invest in the combat, Nephilim, or magic skill tree. After investing a certain amount of points in the skill tree, you unlock the passive effects shown in the area of the skill tree. You can also gain access to the next tier. Okay, oh my fucking god. So, unless there's skill points coming from something else, I really do not think that I'm going to be able to unlock all of these. Oh, I see. That's a very different way of doing it. You start from the bottom and you go up. Leadership, Godly Presence, Twilight Pulse. So combat, Nephilim, and magic. So what's Nephilim looks like? Twilight Might, plus to Divine and Holy Power, Divine and Holy Resistance. Power and Resistance, all skills increased by 5% for the units sustained, but sight at least one of the friendly units on the battlefield. Okay. Twilight's Initiate, gain access to Twilight's Essence tier 2 spells. Okay. Magic. Rule Force Power never done increased, creating Primal Resistance and Primal Power by that. Divine Essence, Primal Essence, and Holy Essence. So as my current class, Nephilim is my main way of going by the looks of it. That's actually kind of cool. Combat one. I don't know. Masters Initiative Mastery. Okay. Nimble, familiar to critical advantage against 20% chance of action. Give me that. That's okay. Your full power, increasing power resistance and power by 5%. Okay. I think at the moment, what I will do is I will grab Hardy. Some loot out loud. Ha! Okay, so that's how it's done. Right. Wanted. When Aviana lands critical hit, the target becomes marked for 2 rounds. A marked target takes 10% more damage from all sources. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's not so bad then. I accidentally tapped the L1 button. It immediately put me to Ilion, and I was thinking that could be kind of bad. There's no confirmation box. However, it put me right back where I was after just another tap of the button, so I don't mind that. Sealed tombs. Wood. 500 wood. Okay. Wouldn't you know? Gold. That's badly there. Bone gun. Talk. Okay. Despite its massive size and sharp fangs, sharp claws, sharp most things, the bone gun cowers and crawls away from you. Easy. We don't want to hurt you, unless we have to. Thorn, hello and welcome. Something's wrong with it. Maybe we should put it out of its misery. Let me try talking to it. It isn't injured, it's afraid. Do you understand me? Understand. Good, good. Do you have a name? Am Golem. Am not name. Oh, now, everyone needs a name. I'll call you... Why are all of those phallic nicknames? I suppose because it's a bone golem, but still, why are those all phallic? Holy shit. I didn't even set this, it's just giving me those 3. Why is... Like, I know I've got a gutter mine, but come on! All 3 of those options are sexual. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna call him Boney. I'm gonna call him Boney. Boney the Bone Golem. Well, you're a bone golem. It's not the most original name, but Boney works. Boney am hunger. He even calls him Boney the Bone Golem now. Scared bone golem. Also big guy, I know, right? And let's feed you. See, you're not scared, you're just hungry. What does a bone golem eat? I'm going to guess anything. Bones. Smart bones make Boney smart. Strong bones make Boney strong. Bones. Right, I could have guessed that. I have nothing to feed you right now. I have anything you can eat, but don't worry, I'll find something. Boney not am worried. Hunger. I'll be back soon. Not sure if some undead can starve to death, but just the same, hang in there. Find the bones uniquely suited to the bone golem's taste. 4! I need to find 4 of them. It's time to bone up on my knowledge of skeletons. Treasure chest. Chain leggings. Strength +1. Strength +2. Initiative +2. Well-forged chain leggings are light enough to keep you on your feet and will keep your enemy on their toes. When the options are these leggings or going completely pantsless, choose these leggings. Can I? Oh, I can't. They anticipated. They anticipated. You can't just unequip everything. These boots are as good for running as they are for kicking. The choice is yours. I never wanted to pick a lock so bad in all my life. Oh, we can't do it. Okay. Zindin the Toothed. You approach a large, well-armed, angry battalion of undead forces. Their teeth are bared. They're definitely not smiling.
The father of the last tolerates intruders on occasion. This is not such an occasion.
Okay. Oh my fuck! Conquer. This is either an important battle that is tied to a quest or the progression of the story. All your squad is not considered strong enough to conquer the opposing force. How the fuck am I gonna do that? They're all level 4. They're gonna make mincemeat out of me. This is gonna absolutely wreck me. Mark, hello, welcome. What have we got there? Orb of Power. Grants strong to the first unit move area of the style, which gives 15% power. Okay. Or resistance. Grants resistance to the first unit move area of the style. 10% of resistances. Okay, so. I want you to go there. Alright, and now, wait.
Quickly.
You go there. And make you go back, so you're out of easy strike distance. Same for you. Get that.
Can you hear the voices?
Oh, you can only attack. Oh, okay. Right. This game looks interesting. This game is really interesting. I really like it. Ouch. Ouch. Backline ability, Rotting Stench? Oh, for fuck's sake. They're not doing anything? Is that guy really there not doing anything? Okay, he's actually just blocked his friend. What the fuck?
I'll sneak past them.
Disgusting, is it a bit?
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
Ooh. He's not doing anything because he's blocked in. Okay. Right. I can't actually do my AoE.
Let's move.
Well, I can. It's just not actually going to hit both of them, so there's no point in doing it. So. Now you... Oh, you're poisoned. Okay. So what have we got? Wild Swing. Hits up to 3 targets, dealing physical damage. Inflicts demoralize on targets if their hope tree is below 50%. It's not. Power 95, power 101. Okay, starts to stop, so cool, does physical damage. Okay, let's do it. Oh, didn't realize one of them. Okay, wait. My backline ability. Slowed my possessed. Okay. Don't die. I really need you to survive. Oh, you're unblocking your friend. That does seem to be their opener. Oh, that was a nasty one. You arse. Oh! That boss guy's actually taken the field. Okay. Cool. That is cool. Cool.
Feel my blades bite. Feel the snake's bite. I think we're getting good at this.
When units are defeated, they're sent to the graveyard. To see which units are in the graveyard, interact with the grave icon in the top upper right corner of the screen. Multiple spells and abilities interact with the units in the graveyard, such as resurrection spells. Be careful, if any units are in the graveyard when the battle ends, they will die. Okay. What can you do? You can attack. You can move as well, but you need to attack. You might die. Unless you run away. Even then, how much can you attack? Move. You can move 4. I can move 3. So, no matter where I go, he can catch up to me. Bollocks. A chance for them to live. If they're in the graveyard and I get them out of the graveyard before the end of the battle, then yes. Of course, I've got to have more music. Music. Forgot that I had spells. I forgot I had loads of spells. I can't keep casting them because of my mana. Okay. Oh. Honestly, what I should have done was... no, to be fair, I needed the healing. Wait. Oh, and you she regenerates mana as well. Okay, that's good. I think my possessor's gonna die. Oh, you arse! You're gonna move there. You flank.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
I'm gonna die. However, what you can do that.
Meet your fate.
Can't do anything else much for that. I think I might have equaled out the poison damage with the healing. And my poison damage goes away after this. Well, this is supposed to anyway. Strong moods. Okay. You are the next one to go. I need to defeat all enemies, so if I move you there, then we're flanking the boss. Smacky. Ouch. That did not do a whole lot. Who are you going for? Sure. Nice. Not so nice. Ooh. Oh, fuck. There goes my possessed. Can't I... You're in combat. Yeah, but can't I move something from my... No, I can't. I can't... Okay, I can't... Okay. Okay. Well, that might be the case, but, yeah.
Feel the
Okay. You can move 4. I can move 4. So I can technically, if I do this, if I move away like this, I can go close to the power orb, and now I can throw a spell at you. Oh, it's a... Oh, I bet it actually says something about that. Spies a target going... Yes. Get motivated. Actually, no. No, you need healing. You need Sloniel's Mist.
You're mine.
Yes, he's on your side. Yes, he is yours. Yes, get poisoned, fucker. I really wish you'd die, but hey. Okay. Oh, I do not know what to do. I mean, the smart thing would probably be to... Okay. Orion's cloak.
Snake's bite. You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
It's fine. Now it's my turn. What I can do... Waning Bolt. On you. And now, you go and get your Orb of Power. He might die. No. Yes. There goes my companion. However, he is going to die. He is dead next turn. He's got poison damage and bleed damage and... Yeah, okay. I've won this. I have won this.
Let's move.
Sounds lovely, yeah. Oh, he's a companion. Oh, I don't have the mana. Do have the mana for this, though. Oh, I'm out of range. Piss. Well, wait. Oh, you're just going to die anyway from being... Oh, you cock! How did you do that? How did you do that? It's not how that's supposed to work. It will kill him if I do that. So if I go there... So that one's dead.
Meet your fate.
Jesus. Fuck me. That's a lot of damage. And I'm taking more. Can't really get away from him, but I can make it so he can only attack once. Soliel's missed on me. Or Soloniel's. He's going to continually take damage from that at least. So am I, but I'm going to regen.
Moving.
It seems to really scale. Oh, fuck, I don't have enough mana to cast it now. Tits! I'm probably going to... I've probably lost. I'm so close to winning as well. I'm so close. I might actually win. Holy shit, I actually might win. By the skin of my teeth, I win. By the skin of my fucking teeth. Get fucked. 2 levels higher than me. All of them I still fucking won. And oh right, it's only units that die if they're in the graveyard. Companions don't. That's good to know. Leather armor and gold. Nice. Not bad for my first out of tutorial fight.
I'd like these woods better if there weren't so many things bent on killing us.
Ah, no. Where's the fun in that?
That's the spirit. That's definitely the spirit. Constitution 2, physical resistance 2. As those Constitution 3 strength. Oh, yes, I think I'll take that. I think I'll take that. Okay, I'm going to take that healing. And let's see. Units. A zombie onto the field. Oh, because I got more leadership, I can go and recruit another thing. Ooh. Go to Ilion. That possessed was actually really handy in combat, so I'm going to get myself another one. Oh, it recruits them at maximum level. Okay. So train you. Alright. Doesn't take much to train them. So train you. Go to my graveyard. Train you. Train you. And train you. Awesome. This. Actually did not know what I just pressed. Exploring Pennsylvania, you discover a strange room, somehow intact after all this time. What is this place? Some kind of armory? Or a vault? Well, there's a vault, there's loot. Let's look around. No idea what this place is. What the fuck's this? But it's fun much out myself. I highly recommend it. It's very good. Voice rings forth from the walls themselves. This chest will not open in this shard of time, but who knows what the future or the past will hold. Okay. The voice rings forth from the walls themselves. So open this chest, you must be level 50 and improve your relationship with the Legion of the Damned. Oh, faction reward quests. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the 4 factions, 4 chests, and then 1 which I don't know. What the feck is this? My throne. And then just exit. Okay, cool. Cool. I've got next to no gold now. But I have gained more gold. So that's the important thing. Units. Now that I have that... Oh, you're still leadership 10, even though... There we go. I now have... Oh, Jesus. If I'd known they were going to be level 4, I would have... So I probably should. When I level up, I should go and go back to Ilion and level up. That's when you can't sit on it. Yeah. Well, maybe not yet. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to reface this and get. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that much. Recruit another possessed. And recruit another zombie, just to keep my reserves. Okay. I like this. It's got a lot of classic things to it, but it's also got some notable differences. Wood. What's this? Bypass easier battles. At some point, your formation might be more powerful than the opposing force. Way more powerful. When that happens, the Conquer button is enabled. When using the Conquer option, you automatically win the battle and go to the victory screen. You receive the same rewards if you've done the battle manually. The Conquer option is always disabled for battles associated with main quests, companion quests, and side quests. Ooh. Okay. You can just conquer. So I can just bypass battles if I want to. and I don't lose anything from doing so. Managing resources. You capture your first building. Capture buildings will produce resources for you. Each building produces a single resource over time and increases the maximum you can amass of that resource. Once the maximum is reached, building will stop producing resources. Excuse me. Be sure you go back to your castle in Ilion to gather these resources so captured buildings can start producing resources again. Okay. That's a tier 2 lumber mill. Ooh. Yes. Just for Mock's benefit, and for also Vaughn who's come along, let's just show off the units you can get for the different factions. So demons, you've seen the possessed, but that's their character model. Then next here you get berserkers, and then you get infernal knights, and on the same tier you get Erinias, which corrupted Valkyries. And then you get the Overlord. Then the Graveyard, the Undead Army, the Zombie, which I've been using already, Skeleton Warriors, which we just faced one of, Death Knight. What I said when I came to this, the undead in this are very much more horror film undead rather than your typical fantasy things. Bone golems, and then the Dracolich. Just an undead dragon, casually, as your max tier unit for the undead. You can see why I'm going undead. And then the temple for the Empire people. You have the soldiers, standard fare, rank and file. Paladins. Priestess. The paladin transitions to a holy avenger. And then you get the white dragon. I had a hard time choosing between these guys and the undead because of those dragons. And then the Stone Ring gives you the Elven Alliance, where I thought they were going to be the dwarves. I think I see also why they're the hard mode ones, because they only have 4 units rather than 5. But still, you get the Shadowcaster. And then the Arctic Dryad. There's a theme here. Boobs. The Winter Witch. And then finally, the Ice Giant. Yeah, those are the different units you get in this game. See, it's more condensed down than you would expect in like a full real-time strategy game, which is no bad thing because as it's more squad-based and more tactical, you don't want to be swarmed with a huge amount of choice. Callie, hello and welcome. The companies existed peacefully. So that's the thing, they technically don't. What they do have is they all have a common enemy, and the common enemy has marked you for death, basically. So your goal is to ally yourself with one or more of the factions, build up an army to basically take down the Empire. And it is up to your choice. You start off, as a neutral thing. You get access to every one of these factions. But you can go with the different factions, improve your reputation and your standing with them. And, as you improve your reputation and your standing, you get more rewards. And you get to use the higher tier enemies. Or enemies. Things. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Callie. White dragon now looks more like a dark dragon. Yeah. So it's very much, it does do, this game does a really good job of implementing a role-playing game, a tactical turn-based fighting game like XCOM, for example, or Mechanicus, and have it be a strategy game as well. It's a very, very good blend. It's very difficult to pull off, but this game seems to have done it very, very well. I'm definitely not complaining at this. Corpse. Interact. Wading among the charred remains of unknown corpses, you find several fresher, redder bodies.
Ori, look. These bodies are newer.
Oh, we're not actually going to take this, are we?
And the dialogue is just amazing. Like, the bone golem earlier that's friendly that I spoke to, I got to name him. I had 3 options. Aviana Jr., Big Guy, or Boney. I named him Boney, so now when I talk to him, he is Boney the Bone Golem. Of course we are.
When in Greyleaf, do as the zombies do. Come on, help me collect this stuff.
I do not know what I've just gotten. Do I have my... No, my inventory is on... No, that's my... I don't think I have an inventory. I actually don't. That's under journal. Your quests understanding with each faction are found here. You can track your current quests or review past quests. If you have multiple active quests, decide which one to track by selecting it. It's also where you can monitor your faction standings. Be sure to check it often. Your standing affects your ability to maximize the combat potential of units you produce. So yeah, as you see, Empire, Elven Alliance, Hordes, and Legion of the Damned, all of their factions. Main quests, side quests. Bon appetit. It's hard, apparently. There's a unique sense of relief when one finds oneself confronted by the towering monstrous mass of a bone golem and the occasion doesn't end in evisceration. So it went in Greyleaf when you happened upon a meek, frightened young bone golem. You've given him a name, but he preferred to be given bones. A young bone golem must eat if he is to grow big and horrifying after all. Little did you know at the time that the bone-raiding adventure would take you from Greyleaf to the realm of which the god of dwarves fell. Oh shit. There's a reason why it's hard. Okay then. Wait, what happens if I track that quest? Oh, it actually just showed me 3 places on the map. There's one near there, there's one in the ruined tombs, and there's one over there. Okay, so they are actually here. There's possibly more than one in the ruined tombs to be actually. So dwarves non-existent here. From what I can tell, the dwarves died out. Similar to how they did them in Skyrim. But yeah, from what I can tell, there's no dwarves. There's only remnants of their architecture and that stuff surviving. Deadrot Holy Headhunter. Oh god. You approach a troop of the Vale's Holy Hand, the Empire's policing force. Their leader holds a sheet of parchment upon which you see the drawing your face and Twilight Twins written above.
You there. Take care in these parts. The Lich they call the Lost One is said to watch over the forests.
It's also pretty beautiful too. Yeah, it is. I mean, this is the PS5 version. The key that I got gave me the PS5 and the PS4 version. This game is very, very clearly made for PC, but this is not a bad port of it after all. There's a fair few number of
Twins, a pair of terrorists that attacked the Church of St. Darchild. Word is they were seen here.
Well, you're clearly not looking at your poster very well because there's a picture of me. But yeah, so there's shortcut buttons all over the place used for the controller, but it actually works really well with the controller, which is surprising for something that's, you know, on this sort of level of depth.
Have you seen this woman?
He reveals the parchment and your caricature. The face is offensively round, the eyes are black as night, and hair braided and slick. That's me. That looks nothing like me. No idea. Name your place to leave.
She looks ferocious, incredibly strong.
Incredibly.
Anyone who saw such a woman would certainly remember her. But no, I've never seen her.
He eyes you with suspicion, reading your face.
Well, if you do see her, stay clear.
He's a fucking idiot. He gestures you to be on your way, which you try to oblige without cracking a self-satisfied smile. What a dumb fuck. Oh my god. The Banshee Sisters. Cisterna. The sound of singing billows forth. You follow its intoxicating tune to 2 banshees who wail at a third. Suddenly the singing stops. They stare at you harshly and silently. Greetings. I'm Avi. We are the Trinity Sisters, former maidens of the Whisperer. She herself is Queen Banshee on the Council of 6. The Whisperer casts a curse upon her sister. She cannot sing. A Banshee that cannot sing will die. she will die. Your sisters, that explains the resemblance at least. We sing the song of uncolouring. We must not be interrupted, unwoken, be gone, or be prey. Must not be interrupted, unwoken. We meant no harm. We were drawn by your singing, but we meant not to intrude. We sing the song of uncolouring. We sing and sing, but it does not free Centaria. If the curse is not lifted, Centaria dies. There is but one song that can dispel her curse, written in the Shulkun, Grimoire of Sorrows, but we search for the book and it cannot be found. The book cannot be found. I'll find it. Greyleaf is like the perfect place for a grimoire. Wherever it is, I'll find it and the song to dispel your sister's curse. This is medium. Okay, so if I track that, where is it? All the way over there. That's also medium, okay. I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't care. There's a treasure chest. Oh my fuck! Nope! Retreat! Fucking shit, hell no. I'm not doing that. That is impossible. It's like strangely beautiful compared to everything else here. It does, doesn't it? Strange bones. At your feet, a simple burial marked, "Here lies an old man." Got the bones. Nope. Undead minions. That's a fucking load of them. No. See why this place is called hard. So not to be greedy. Yeah, but at the same time, though. Old. Oh, these guys I could take. Probably. Iron. More iron. Couldn't take those guys, and they're protecting the bones. There's a chest. Oh, loot. Fuck, time level 20. You shut up. Yep. These guys, I'll see if I can go. I can conquer them. Beat all enemies. It also means that conquering means I don't risk my own units. So that's good. Iron mine. It's a tier 3 iron mine. What the fuck? So I can't do the Bone Appetit one. Oh my god, I just realised the quest is called Bone Appetit. I fucking love this game. I really love this. This is right up my alley. It really is. Oh, lootable, lootable. Okay, so it keeps points of interest like that on my map. So sure I want to go to the Hall of Souls if it's being guarded around by level 20, level 6 bastards. Have a look in the ruined tombs. Look in the ruined tombs. Can I feed this to the bone golem now? Oh, I've pressed the wrong button again. Don't know why I keep pressing L1. I really don't. Oh, I pressed the other button I shouldn't be pressing. It's fine. Gather resources. I have 1 wood, 1 iron. Oh no, I've got a fair more than that. Okay, cool. Gather. So, to be honest, I'm surprised. Can't get my expectations low for this game and the last one, but so far both ones you reviewed seem genuinely pretty good. Yeah, I mean even 35mm was really good. Oh, building. Market of Blacksmith. Market of Blacksmith. Okay. I'm also very pleasantly surprised about this. I saw, someone said, it was a mature dark fantasy RPG, and someone said, "Oh no, but it's got really silly humor." I was like, silly humor doesn't cancel it out being dark. Lawmaster, gold, There's all this stuff. Poisonous vines. Requires a companion who can clear vines. I don't have that. Mana fountain. Oh, similar to the other fountain I have. Okay. Gold. Gold mine. I can't conquer them. Squad's not considered. My squad is not considered strong enough. Or it's an important battle. I think it's important. Also on Lucana. Lacuna. What's that? Seal silence. If it's silenced to the first unit moving in its tile. Oh, okay. Orb inspiration. Grants inspired to the first unit moving in its tile. Okay. Where are you? You're all the way over there. So you could quite easily just go in there. Well, great. You went into the silence thing, and now you can't be stealthed. It's fine. But yeah, Lacuna is a very good game. Absolutely astoundingly good. Can I go there and throw a shadow bolt thing at you? Waning bolt. Oh, you're just out of range, you lucky fuck. Fine, be protected. Zombie. Move up. You move up as well, other zombie. And move my possessed up as well. I don't know why this couldn't be conquested. What are you going to do? Seriously, what are you going to do? What can you do? Ah, protected. Also didn't see the first stream of 35mm, so the ending kind of didn't have an impact for me. So 35mm is definitely much more of a slow-paced story-building game. The whole game is focused around it telling a story. Everything else around it is secondary. It is one of those things that is typically a walking simulator, but it's a story. That is the whole thing of it. So if you don't like story-based games which could be construed as walking simulators, you won't be a fan of it. If you do like this kind of games, it'll be right up your alley.
Let's move.
Should be able to box him in, actually, so he can't move. Do I want to do this? Or do I want to just smack him one? Does do damage. And, well, I mean, he's already poisoned, but that will go away in a bit. Just... Blech. I can see why the opposing zombies use that as their opener. I can see why. I'm going to do it again. Sounds like my alley then. Also important has always been story, gameplay, difficulty, graphics. Yeah, 35mm is pure story. There is... I would actually say that there is next to no gameplay. It's a first-person walk-around game. There's a few times when you get a gun. Well, you have a weapon the entire time. There are times when you can use it, but they're few and far between. Moreover, it's actually an atmospheric game, which actually kind of felt like horror-inducing to me. No bad thing, but that's pretty much what it was. But no, Lacuna that I played, playing Lacuna was ridiculously surprising. I did not expect it to be anywhere near as good as it actually turned out to be. If you're interested in the sci-fi genre, or oh god, what am I trying to think of? detective things, or just, you know, the noir type aspect, check out Lacuna. It's got all of that. Do you have enough to cast that bolt? You do not. You do have enough power to cast Word of Divine Power, though. So you get that. And that's it. Sci-fi noir, yeah. It is called Lacuna is called Lacuna, a sci-fi noir adventure, and it is all based around a sci-fi setting, and you play a detective in it, and you're trying to solve a murder, and it feels a lot like a similar premise as Disco Elysium, and the same sort of freedom and basis around an investigation and doing it your own way. But it is pixel art as well. All the pixel art in the entire game done by one person. One person. And just so you can have a bit of a example of that, I will show you a screenshot from said game. Storage. Media gallery. I have only one screenshot from it, but there. That's the sort of thing you can expect. That was the title card drop for it, and yeah, one person did all of that. And you have things like the everything is moving around. You have people walking around, going about their daily business. You have hover cars going around in the background, and the foreground. You got a train line going around, which actually feels like someone has been on train journeys a lot. If you're looking at it, I definitely highly recommend Lacuna, and it's also cheap. Lacuna is criminally cheap for what it is. You just buy the game while Malk stream it. Yeah, might check it out. You're always looking for games that have an issue where I can only play or watch when I have hyperfixation, so more things to fixate on is possibly more to possibly entertain me. So Lacuna, I actually had to tear myself away from playing it, and the people who were watching, which admittedly weren't many, were sad to see me stop playing it. But I am going to be playing more of it on Sunday when I do the endurance stream. So the endurance stream is going to be largely comprised of a Deep Rock Galactic session, this, as in Disciples, and Lacuna, and then whatever else I do during the day. Graphical style art, yeah, it is really good. It is really, really good. Concurrence can be risky, provided decisions necessary resources. Opposition? Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. I think I actually accidentally punched the microphone slightly there. Apologies to your ears. Oh. I don't want to be getting ill just for having to do 6 hours of travel. Right, phone of bones, Euclid to go. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the tombs I probably can't go into. Or I will die very quickly if I go into them. But let's see if I can give the bones to the golem now. Return to an excited, unintentionally terrifying golem. Boney, am hungry. You can have these. They're from an old man. These are from a grave marked, "Here lies an old man." You'll probably appreciate them more than I do. Indeed he does. The bone golem consumes in a salivating, gaping orifice you didn't at first notice he had. My sweet Marta, my dear girl, I thought I'd never see you again. I do so love you, Marta. Oh my God, I can do romance dialogue with the bone golem. I love this game. This is amazing. I love you too. Now let your spirit sleep, old man. The golem slumps as he digests and looks up to you confused. Boney understands. Love is lie. We say love to feel better, but not because feel love. Golem nods deeply and passionately to indicate he's learned his lesson. He then looks down to where his stomach would be. It would seem your friend still has an appetite. Not sure if something undead can starve to death, but just the same, hang in there. What the fuck was that interaction? That was amazing. Yeah, it doesn't get a boner. Boney the Bone Golem gets a boner. I love this game. I love everything about this. It's sad how it is. But my good god, do I love this. Oh god, best game, 10 out of 10. Unintentional best game, 10 out of 10. Actually get there through that way? No, it's a winding way around. It's also the way, oh, this is... Oh, that's ominous! Corsal, the corpse throne. Something got so cold, do you feel that's a lake of blood and entrails? The other thing is, Ajamar. Okay. As you hesitantly approach the monstrously large pile of bones and flesh, a crazed necromancer halts you.
What is this?
Your eyes scan up to what looks like a massive throne entirely made of rotting, stinking flesh. Bone protrudes in strange patterns. The entire structure breathes.
Mortis's power wanes. If the goddess of death is dying, and it is our guess that she is, we must act.
You intend to use this to save Mortis somehow.
No! We intend to end her reign once and for all. An opportunity like this comes once an epoch at best. If you've come to volunteer yourself to the throne, proceed.
My guess is those bodies weren't volunteers?
The necromancer's eyes turn black as smoke. His voice grumbles like a crackling fire.
Their will hardly matters now. Nor does yours, little man.
Oh! Come seeking an alliance.
We ride from Ilion to negotiate an alliance between our land and yours.
The goddess of death is not here to negotiate. And well, I don't want truce. I want your death.
Oh, shit. This one might give me a run for my money, so what have we got here? A level 3 skeleton warrior, a spectre, 3 zombies, and then Ajamar. What does he do from the back line? Raise dead! Tier 1 and 2 enemies defeated by Ajamar are raised as spectres with 75 HP. Tier 3 and 4 enemies are raised as banshees with 75 hit points. Enemies defeated this way do not go to the graveyard. Bone Storm! Storms target the area with a tempest of bones for 2 rounds, dealing physical damage and inflicts confusion on the targets. Bone Spikes impales all units in a straight line with bones that pierce up from the ground, dealing physical damage and inflicts bleeding on targets. If he stays on the back line, does that mean he's actually not going to be doing anything? I fucking hope he's not. Not with those cast spells. Excuse me. Ajamar has followed his lust for power, looking first to the High Father he was left wanting, so his twisted mind returned to the unbounded strength of Mortis. The terrible magic she gifted him took his sanity as payment, but even now his lust for power remains unsated. Let's try it. I just realised my back burner people are level 3s. Or I thought they looked like it. So what have we got there? Unholy Mana Shard. Destroying it to gain powerful benefits, otherwise beware of its detonation. Divine Mana Shard. Destroy it to gain powerful benefits, otherwise beware of its destination. What's this? Oh, okay, all I've got to do is survive. Okay, I've just got to survive. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna... Oh, your mana doesn't regenerate between battles. That's worrying. But okay.
You're mine.
I mean, if all I have to do is survive, I can do the same thing I did last time and just, cower. Cower and stay protected. If I do that, then I can't lose this. I just need to stay alive. That's literally all I need to do. There's only, what, 5 of them? It's fine. It's fine. I do find it hilarious that zombies have a higher initiative than the possessed. So those are the ones I'm waiting. Death grip. Jesus fuck! I probably should not have approached. They're just kind of menacing. That's literally what they're doing, is they're just menacing me. Go back here. Then none of them can get to me in this round again. Then my backline ability does that. So the only issue that I have with my current lineup is that a possessed, having the possessed there, only does their thing once, and then that's it. They're then useless. But their power is, 25% bonus damage to all my units. So it's a good buff. Okay, so this is round 2. Haunt. It's fine. It's fine. Pretty fine. So they're all going to be able to get an attack on me. That's about to blow up. Pray Necromancer, die someone or come here and have sex with me. Necromancer, I'll leave you there. Clearly you're not afraid of me. Bye.
Feel the snake's bite. Feel the snake's bite.
I just need to finish this round, because I've survived 2 rounds already. I just need to survive this round. That I can do. It's a Nick Fellow, apparently. I don't think they can kill me. I don't think they can actually kill any of my units. He might be able to knock out my possessed. Maybe. No. Or maybe. That haunt might kill my possessed. Ooh, no. And he's getting the fuck out of dodge, because that thing's about to blow up. Oh shit, he's going to kill my possessed. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. Well, my possessed literally popped. But I've survived. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Necromancer spits blood and a shattered tooth onto the ground and laughs as he catches his breath.
Yield, or I will cut off your head.
Enough! Well done, young fiend. Well
Explode.
done.
What?
You are spectacular, otherworldly. It's been a century since I last met a fighter with your, vigor. You said you seek alliance. Consider it yours, if you help reap the flesh we need for this throne.
I nearly killed you. You're either very forgiving or very crazy.
Both. 69 damage awareness.
I'm very both. Because of you. which is why an alliance is all the more valuable. But it cannot be struck without flesh sacrifice!
Love it. I said, you know, both, and he comes up with I'm very both. I love this game. Before you respond, Orion takes you aside.
I can't be the only one who's feeling nervous about this.
The living have done nothing but double-cross us. They kill, lie, cheat, and steal. The undead are as trustworthy as anyone else, Ori.
Cheating and stealing are my two favorite pastimes, but your point is taken.
Now then, deal?
Let the death spree begin. Consider it an alliance.
I'm holding you to your word. If I help you build this monstrosity, that makes us allies.
More than allies. If we free the burdened minds in the forests of the lost, I'd say that makes us friends.
Why did that get creepy?
One thing at a time, Necromancer.
Oh, please. Call me Edgemar. Enemy
Edge.
of the Vale, the elves, Mortis. Enemy of a great number of things.
I'm Aviana.
Truth be told, if you can find willing participants for our ritual, there need be no fighting at all. But I wouldn't recommend it. Everyone should have the pleasure of dying when they least expect it.
Oh my god, I
Leave
think...
the details to me, Edgemar. I'll help build this throne, and in return...
The liberated hordes of Greyleaf do anything you ask.
Please, please, please let it be that I can go back to the dumb fuck of a guard and say, hey, I thought I saw those people go up on that throne. Please tell me I can trick people into going sitting on that throne and then dying. Please, I would love that.
You're building a temple of rotting flesh. What I don't understand is why, or how.
Instructing my minions to harvest flesh resulted in them tearing each other to shreds. How children fight for the love of their parents.
This is why you need to be more specific with your orders. Harvest flesh, no, not from each other. Oh, damn it. See, try and flirt with us. I'm scared. I hope not, but I'm scared.
Made fine contributions just the same. My incantation to free us from Mortis's control requires only blood sacrifice now. Lots of it.
You mentioned you're trying to free yourself from Mortis. What happened to her?
Better minds have been driven mad, questioning the fickle will of God's young fiend. Know only that Mortis's will is to unite the world in death, but that will wanes.
You don't strike me as picky, but let's assume you were. Where do I find the best sacrifices?
My taste in flesh is hardly discerning, it's true. From the tomb of Tuchulkan to the eastern wastes, I want any, and I want many!
I like to know who I'm working with, Edgemar.
Well, there was a time, over a century ago, when I was an archmage to Demosthenes II. I was among the first to serve the Vale.
Stop this.
I killed a man who stood in the way of my rise to power. The Vale posthumously named him a saint, and damned me to cleansing. I chose a different path.
Necromancy.
And why not? The only thing worse than a naked obsession with power is a hidden obsession with power.
He's not wrong. Thank you so weird. He is.
I'll be back. Try not to kill anyone while I'm gone.
You turn and ride away. When out of earshot, Orion confronts you with something that could be considered equal parts whisper and shout.
I knew we were looking for the leader of Greyleaf's hordes, but he's not exactly what I was expecting.
No, but we found him, and he needs us. That's not a bad position to be in.
Saint Master's the best.
Ilian will become whatever you make of it in the end. But be honest with me, I swear not to judge. Have you gone mad?
I was wondering the same thing. You nervous?
I'd say worry is appropriate, given that with a wave of his finger, he could turn us into zombies.
We'd have to be dead first. So my opinion, Let's not die.
Oh, don't die. In Greyleaf, home of necromancers and the dread queen of death. Perfect plan.
Yeah, see, it's fine. Oh, God. Jesus Christ! Your adventure continues. As you progress, you'll acquire multiple quests like this one. You can track all the quests you have acquired in the quest journal reach through the main menu. Quests are separated into 3 categories. Main quests is mandatory to continue the main story. Side quests, these are optional quests that are not necessary to continue the main story, but still have great rewards and stories. Companion quests, these are optional but very important for each companion. They delve into the personal story of each companion and will unlock powerful abilities and world skills for each. Phasing buildings. You have acquired your first faction building blueprint. Constructed buildings can be upgraded, but also can be replaced. Any building you replace with another will not be destroyed. Instead, they are phased out, just in case you decide to bring them back later. Phasing buildings in and out requires resources, but is cheaper than construction. Managing your buildings this way ensures your progress is never lost. So go ahead, experiment with various building combinations to find the perfect alien. That's awesome! That is really awesome! I've already found 2 bodies. I've already found 2 bodies. Got Mount Welder. Yeah. Tombs. How do I get those rune tombs? I can't seem to find a way to them. Fountains over there. There's a mana fountain there. Block path by poisonous vines. I do like the fact that everything is marked on here. Okay, it's a character. Skill tree. There's a bad spinning hours is more powerful than the Kingmaker. It's the scale is smaller. It's got elements that you find in Pathfinder Kingmaker, but it's a lot more scaled down. And I think so. Oh, I kind of like Nephilim. Do Twilight Might. Chain leggings. +2 strength, +2 initiative. That's +1 strength, +7, 1 finesse. That's actually not that good. Leggings of the departed. It's not like the previous owner of these leggings died because they failed to protect their wearer, or that's what you tell yourself. Also prefer scaled down but rich with details. I think this is it. No, not boots. Emotion shards. Faint shard of intuition. A light critical chance to pursue. A light critical manifestation of intuition. Why not? Actually, no. I can give that to a companion. I can give that to him. A rogue who does more damage would make more sense to give a critical chance buff to. I also need to restock my ranks. Oh, I see. Because they were in the battle, they also got leveled up, but the ones who are my units don't. Right, I see. Now if I go back to Ilion. Have my resources. That's already quite a fair amount. Stretch spells. Word of Unholy Power. Inspire the target with Dark Prayer. Strengthen the target's unholy damage. Grants unholy might and motivate it to the target. Yes, please. So, graveyard. What have we got? Spots. I don't think I'm actually going to get anything to do with the elves. You can rebuild it because that's the space building. Okay. Do something like that again. I hope it'd be on PC already. Is there? It is. As far as I'm aware, this is already out and has been for at least a little while. In fact, there's already DLC for this. So yeah, Tower of Darkness. Oh, you do get more units available. They're just dependent on different buildings. Like the Tower of Darkness. This is how you get the more... oh! So you can only ever have 4 faction buildings, which control the number of troops you get. You can go all in on one type of troop and be restricted to one more other faction, or you can bounce it between 2, or have a spread of others. It's really good! Likewise, if I decide that in the graveyard I no longer have any use for these ones, I don't know why I'd ever think I don't want a fucking Draco Lich, but still. Tower of Darkness. Recruit units. I can get an Initiate. That's kind of horrifying and I love it. Priestesses of every faith and race are doomed to be reawoken, hold on to their past. To eliminate the memories that tether them to their past, they are grounded in subservience as initiates, spewing plague from their very mouth that once spewed prayer. So what do? Plague ability. Spreads a virulent plague to enemies in the targeted area, dealing unholy damage, inflicts weakened on target if their HP is below 75%. Unholy Strength. Reinvigorates allied strength, healing the target. Grants strong to the target. Okay, so they are healers and support things. Fever. Inflicts an uncontrollable fever on the enemy with the lowest HP, dealing unholy damage, inflicts weaken on the target. Ha ha ha. So yeah, they're support and debuffers. Then you can get Warlocks. That's an unnerving smile. Hex. Hex and enemy dealing unholy damage. Inflicts curse to the target. So, okay. Contagion. Insidious ray of die hinges height, randomly bouncing between enemies afterwards, dealing damage. Inflicts curse, weakened, afraid, and or confused on all targets beyond the first condition imprisoned on the first target. Defile. Hex and contagion deal additional damage for each negative condition inflicted on the target. Ha ha. Backline. Bleeding infection. Infected target. Jesus Christ. So it seems like the Tower of Darkness is the debuffers. The Necromancer. Booba and a Scythe. I'm sorry, but yes. Bone Spikes, Bone Storm, Raise the Dead, Strength of the Dead. Yeah. Lich. Chains of Ice, Cloud Kill, Phylactery, and Despair. Yeah, they're your buffs and debuffers then. So Tower of Darkness is buffers and debuffers. The Graveyard is my basic units. Okay. It's on PC in the UK, it's $34.91 for standard, for deluxe it's $45.99. That's not bad. But the scale this game is not bad. Considering this advertises an 80-hour campaign. 80 hours. With multiple choices and quite possibly multiple endings. That's a damn good scale of game for that. Gothic, hello and welcome. Bleeding Infection sounds like a grindcore band. It does. It really does. They also make shit stronger. Yes. Yes, they do. So it debuffs enemies, but also buffs my troops. So they are the supports. Yes, okay. So my leadership is 35. It also means that I'm going to have to decide what I do with the demons. Yeah, Necromancer, I mean, fucking give me. And here's the thing, though, as well. Goes up, he comes, yep. Doesn't take much at all to level him up. Here's the thing, though. You can't just get this building, get all the troops you want from it, and then get rid of it. Because this is the only way you can train your units, apart from having them in battles with you. So there is a thing of, phase in things and phase them out as you need them. Train units. It doesn't cost all that much at all to train them when they're low level, and they are the basic units, so that's to be expected. As far as I think as well, I don't have to go into the... I really do not have to go into the journal. I can just, So where's this? The Chilkin is over there. And let's find 4 bodies to the throne. So these 2 guys, and then those 2. Do I need to kill them? Have a look. One thing though, there is one thing. There we are. Save. I can save the game. Save game. Game saved. Controls. Okay, so how do I quick save? Quick save is right on the D-pad. There is a reason I'm doing this. Game saved. System. Load. There's a trophy for loading a quick save. Time traveler. I like that. Oh, plus your XCOM there. That's true. Although you have said your preference for a psychic op, so I will try that.
If you do see the woman in this image, be warned. She nearly tore the old church to the ground.
That's me.
She was a mercenary, not a terrorist.
And how would you know that?
Because that woman is me.
The holy hands draw their blades, ready to reap your head and the payment that comes with it. Unfortunately for them, you draw your blade first. Fuck. That's a paladin, 2 soldiers, and a war priestess with a priestess on the back. What do you do on your back line? Oh, tit. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. Why did I think this was a good idea? Why? Oh, I really should have got... I should have gotten a new thing from the Tower of the Dead and put him on the back line. Those boys look heavy armor, very scary. These are also a faction you can be. Well, ally yourself with, kind of. You can get yourself, you know, with the mercenaries of this this group. Rip. This will be fine. So the layout is thus. Where's the other one? Oh no, it is for one thing. So the War Priestess is there. Paladin's there, and the soldiers are here and here. 4, 3. He is just a named soldier. That's all he is. He's a named soldier. However, inspiration. What's that? +2 to morale. Oh shit, that's not covered. The word holy in it, chances say the closest to one will be to them is raising their corpses, and I heard the word holy. They are also, the factions are kind of a sort of secondary difficulty in this. You get your first difficulty from the menu, like, you know, story, normal, hard, brutal, and then you have this lot. You basically choose your first faction to ally with. These guys or the Empire mercenaries are easy. The Horde and the Demons are both normal, and the Elves are hard. UPC getting this game. On that, thank you so much. I'm going to send you forth to get that because I do not want them to gain the buff. Can't do anything else, so I'll keep you protected there. You can go there. That's another inspiration orb. I'm mostly depriving them of this. Oh, I only need to kill him. I don't need to do anything else to any of the other guys. I just need to kill him. Awesome.
Can you hear the voices?
And he is the victim of rotting stench.
We make our stand here. Glory and honor.
This game's on GOG, only Steam, PS4, PS5, and Xbox looked at it. Yeah.
I call on his holy fury.
Oof.
The line must not break.
fuck is that doing? Oh, cock! Okay.
Now you see me. Feel the snake's bite.
You're done.
Oh! Oh, it travels. Oh, that travels.
Quickly.
Oh, difficult terrain. I didn't see that at first. This tile counts for 2 tiles and calculate the distance you can move. Okay. Hmm. Ah, if I press L1, it skips his initiative, but doesn't make him wait. Let's see. So this is... Yeah, do that. Especially seeing as he's nearly dead now.
Holding the line. Wear them down.
Jace, hello and welcome, little Sib. I think it's just the hair, but having both Nixio and your streams that makes me realize you two look alike. I saw my preview image from Nixio's stream. I was like, oh my good god, we've got similar hair. Nixio's little bro. I can see that actually.
I'll sneak past them.
No, you won't sneak past them. You'll go. Oh, we win.
Feel my blade bite. You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
That looked like it was going to be a lot more difficult, but nope. As soon as I saw you only need to kill this guy, I was like, oh yes. The clanking of armor rings through the dying trees as the final holy hand falls.
That was close. What do you say we offer these bodies to Edgemar?
Been here for a while, just quiet. Ah, no problem at all.
I'd say it serves them right for not having a picture of me on there, too.
Yeah. Oh, why have I already collected 2 bodies? It must have been from that one some of the fights earlier. Really kind of want to do this guy, but oh, I don't know how his levels are going to be. Hmm. There's also these 2 things there. Don't know. Save first. That's what I was going to do. Go and recruit a new unit. Tower of Darkness. Recruit units. What is your backline ability? Inflicts an uncontrollable fever on the enemy with a low percentage. Dealing unholy damage, inflicts weakened on the target. Yeah, we're having one of you. Well. Actually should save again. Because, you know, otherwise I'm going to have to go and do that all over again if I do need to reload. There, in the swampy ruins, you find a wounded group of elves. Most are dead or dying, save for one, though teeth marks are clearly visible across his limbs.
You've been bitten. All of you have. You know what this means.
Of course we do. I've lived 700 years, and this is how it ends. Hunting some cursed grimoire in some cursed wood.
Cursed.
No four heavens, no bathing in the life stream, just a god's forsaken second waking.
Avi, we have to do something.
Yeah, let's hasten his death.
You're kind, young child, but there's nothing to be done. Our flesh is our soul's prison. Mortis has seen to that.
Go find Edgemar.
There is another way. To the north, a necromancer is building a towering throne to Mortis. Surrender your bodies while you can.
Surrender the body and the spirit goes free? Yes, very clever. We will do just that. Thank you, traveler.
The elf turns back to his party to begin their journey, just as you return to yours. I love that. I love everything about that. The bone appetite, teat, finds the chilken, the song written, all that. Okay, I think Long Lullaby is going to be my next thing that I focus on doing. Especially seeing as a medium. Green medium. You return to Edgemar, who's scrawling sigils in the mud at his feet.
Feel the soil. It wants nothing more than to be fed the will of its rightful goddess.
All you need is flesh.
And in exchange, Mortis and her minions shall do anything you ask. But first, the offering!
Then I have good news.
I just needed to hear you say it. I've already harvested the flesh we need for the throne.
A crazed smile spreads across Edgemar's face.
You said you didn't want to be friends, and yet, look how eager you are to please.
Oh my word, Edgemar, why? You catch a nervous glance from Orion before Edgemar continues.
Well then, young fiend, present this, the final offering on the throne of Korsal. Let us usher in a new era for the Second-Born together.
Edgemar begins hollering some unknown chant. A dark smoke spills from his lips as he speaks. The incantation has begun. I can build a dark mansion now. You unload the fetid remains on the massive structure of flesh as Edgemar's incantation grows louder behind you. The flesh begins to boil. Not just that, it writhes, it spasms. The throne almost seems to be coming to life.
I'm not one to make demands, but this seems like a good time to back away.
Edgemar decides, I appreciate your answers. Let's get closer.
And miss the show? Come on, let's get a closer look.
Bloodied hair, teeth, fingernails, fur, bones of creatures long extinct, all grinding together.
It almost looks like it's taking some kind of form.
From deep within, a wet, pained scream erupts. Was that Mortis? No sooner do you think the question, the lightning crashes down to the structure, blowing you and Orion back. Even Edgemar collapses from its wake.
Avi, look.
Edgemar scrambles close as you look up to see a dark figure descending from the clouds above.
The lost one. Champion of the Council of Six.
Petulant Edgemar, how dare you invade my domain?
Your domain?
I can explain.
And how have you come to keep the company of the Child of Iron and Sky?
Edgemar glances at you two with a look somewhere between nervous and thrilled.
We're friends.
Someone please tell me what's actually happening here.
As I knew and loved your parents, I will allow it. Speak your questions.
Explain what this throne actually is.
The Throne of Korsal is a binding ritual from the epoch of Hoyland Toth. When performed, it is powerful enough to imprison a god itself. That must not happen.
Edgemar says Mortis's power wanes, and that with this throne, we can free them. They deserve liberation, not servitude.
As their unholy mother deserves subservience for granting them a second chance at life. Do not judge what you cannot comprehend.
Edgemar gave me the impression these were his lands, so I assume you're an invader.
The forests of the lost are mine. I am the eternal champion of the Council of the Six.
I hope I don't have to fight him.
We are the ancient heirs to Mortis's will. Through us, her power multiplies across the lands. Edgemar is a pest.
Wow.
Mortis's power wanes. Edgemar said so himself, and frankly, something isn't right in Greyleaf. The hordes are scattered, disorganized, isolated.
These lands are mine to reign over. You dare question me?
Enough of this. We rode here seeking some sort of bond between our people and yours. Instead,
you aided this insolent cur. However, you have wrought death on the invaders of Greyleaf while I was blinded by Edgemar's illusions. For that, you have the gratitude of the Council. I will render your death painlessly and with mercy.
Oh, fuck. Run!
Edgemar, Ori, there's no way we can face this thing. Run!
Finally.
You leap onto your horses and gallop away, hearing the splattering of hoof on rotted flesh as you go. Then the splattering quiets. You look down to see you're being lifted into the air by some unknown magic. One by one, your party drops to the ground, dead. Then you feel yourself plummet. You reach for Orion, who still hovers above you. The last thing you see is him desperately reaching for your hand. Then nothing. You wake in the realm between realms. You remember your mother telling you of such places where the body cannot go and the spirit cannot escape.
Hello? Anyone?
Through the twisting darkness, Edgemar emerges.
You're here. Where's Orion?
Dead, most likely. But then, so are we.
We were fighting. The Lost One descended. I can't remember what happened next.
Because it happened after we died. Instead of giving us a second waking, the Council must have trapped our souls here as punishment.
Oh, fuck. I did not expect this to happen. I really did not.
What is this place?
The Hall of Souls. A prison for any who stand against Mortis. Or, to be more specific, this is one of many stones used to build the Great Hall. Each stone in the Hall of Souls is its own prison world. A hollow form filled with suffering souls.
I'm half expecting to get a game over.
There must be some way to earn our freedom.
None who are imprisoned in the stones of the Hall of Souls ever leave. The torture is eternal. I'd say it's best we make ourselves comfortable and learn to enjoy the existential anguish.
So long as I have the will to fight, I'm fighting. Are you coming?
We'll have the rest of eternity to sulk. It can wait.
Good. Let's find Orion.
New unit. Edgemar has followed his lust for power, looking first to the High Father he was left wanting. So if his twisted mind returns to... Oh, yeah. That's the same as before. He's now a companion. And just do the barbarian strat. No stone for prisoner, stone break into a small stone hooker. I can't go to Ilion. Oh, shit. I have no units. Oh, shit. What can Edgemar do? That's the point. I have a shard, emotion shard. Unholy damage times plus 10%. A light physical manifestation. Sorry. I'm going to have the crit shard one, and he's going to get the unholy damage. Because, you know, seems like he'd be the best for that. Leather armor. Armor of the Departed. +2, +2. It's 5%. That's not good. It's nowhere near as good. Skill trait. Can do that. Oh, you can... What? Oh, no, you can't. Thought you might be able to change your skill points at any time, but no. Was unlocked. Nephilim power. Call forth the power of the Twilight Plains, increasing power by 2%. Okay. Also have no... Oh, Jesus! Vopenwolf!
You're exquisitely fresh now, aren't you? I can still smell the sweet scent of life upon your souls.
An undead werewolf.
One does not face retribution from the Lost One without becoming very dead in the process.
Unlike a necromancer, a scent does not lie. Your soul is here, yes, but the body holds fast. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Oh my god! I can try to romance the undead werewolf. This is one of my favourite games ever already. You are a big bad wolf. You step between Edgemar and the monstrosity.
My, what a sensitive nose you have. Is the rest of you so?
I think I'm going to be petting him in an entirely different way. What on earth?
So, what?
Sensitive.
The beast growls uncomfortably, but his eyes soften. You can see upon his face how he longs for touch.
We have an eternity to find a way out. What's a few minutes?
Spend the night with another character I'm dead. I'm going to sleep with an undead werewolf. I love this game. I haven't even realised I've actually I've gone over my stream time by 15 minutes. Oh, fucking hell. The beast is surprisingly delicate. He's letting his nose slide along your body and hitting every curve of your skin. I might actually have to stop reading this.
I smell you. Your past. Your suffering. Your hopes for Ilion. This is how my people listen. Inhalation.
I can bite him! I can bite him! I know this isn't even knowing it. This is what it meant by mature. Oh my god! Do the same. You return the favour, inhaling a musky odour. Through his scent you smell his memories, hunted alone, fearful hunters closing in. He searches for his mother. It's too late. The light of the moon shines down on a dead body. No time to cry. His soul lifts from his body, and he wakes here, split from his pack, alone. Centuries of mourning slowly fades to this moment. Equal parts pleasure and reluctance, and this, now a sweet release, only afterwards does a tear run down his beastly face.
You listened and heard me as I truly am.
As you heard me. You know that I can't stay here. If there's a chance we can leave, please, help me take it.
My freedom is a hope I've long since lost. But yours? Yes. So long as your bodies cling to life, we may reunite them with your souls. But time is of the essence.
Thank you. Truly.
Oh my fucking god! New unit! He's a real fucking unit as well! Holy shit! Oh man, if you don't use them, I'm scared of losing him, but at the same time, you bet I am. I got railed by an undead werewolf in game, in canon. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love this game. This was such a treat. Oh god, I love this. Console thinking what the next match was thinking when that happened. Oh yeah, he probably just sounds like watching like, I knew she was mad, but what the fuck? Oh Christ alive. This game. Oh, this game is so good. And not just because it let me fuck an undead werewolf. Oh look, the gremlin's still alive. So we're gonna go raid Mori. On the back of that, Edgemar's upset he couldn't join in. Right, so that's where I'm gonna be ending things, sadly. I'm going to be doing more of this on the endurance stream. I promise you, this is so good. But yeah, that's all for me tonight. I'm not going to be here for the rest of the week until Sunday because I'm going to be on holiday. I'll announce this on Discord as well. This has been amazing. Thank you so much to Calypso Media for giving me the key to let me experience this absolute masterpiece of a game. And thank you to Freema Studios for actually making it. This was incredible. I loved every second of that. Until next time, though, next stream should be on Sunday. The endurance stream, as I've said, I will update people in the Discord server with an estimated time to start when I get back from my holiday. Until then, though, have yourselves a good few days away. Good nights, good mornings, good afternoons, good evenings. And from me, the one who just got canonically railed by an undead werewolf, stay safe, stay amazing. Get yourself a werewolf boyfriend like I've just done, apparently. See you later. Bye. Raid time.